TikTok. Nerdy X, look at that fucking background, son. We're fucking production at, ladies and gentlemen, it's production time at Nerdy X Studios over there. Look at that motherfucker.
That's fucking dope.
That's pretty tight, dude.
2025, we ain't messing around. We're gonna pump it up.
You gotta. You're clowning Uncle Buster with his little background now,
big,
man.
Big pimps.
I'll make
I need to get my game up, man.
Big bunch of big pimps. Fucking big
players.
Big bunch of big
Tim Shay.
Boisterous pimps.
Ooh, what's
Tim
up,
Shay.
Tim?
Tell him,
Tim
man.
Shay. Let's go.
Oh wait, that's the wrong.
Hello, Tim Shay. I gotta turn it down. We got a TikTok by XRP Bags. Welcome to XRP Boardroom, live community chat where you can join too. Go ahead, Buster. My bad.
Marvin
Davis. What up, pimp? No, Tim Shay
Marv,
said something.
it's your cousin, Marvin Berry.
Marvin Bear.
That's Back to the Future if you don't know. Marvin Berry calling Chuck Berry, showing him
I don't even
Marty
remember
McFly's.
that, dude.
Yeah, it's in the second one, I think, or something like that. First one or something. I don't know. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Welcome
yeah.
to Boardroom, XRP Boardroom, where you can go, you can join us. So we're gonna drop. What are we doing, baby gays? What are we doing?
We're chilling for a little bit,
We're
bro.
chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
Oh, Diggs. What up, Jesse? Diggs says, wrong day, Zerk. It's not coffee time. Put that shit down, man. Get a soda.
Well,
Get a soda out, bruh.
I don't have sodas, bro. And my cup happens to say coffee time. But I think we got I need to get me one of them boardroom mugs, bro. We got one of them boardroom mugs.
I do, man.
Oh, can we see him?
Can we see
Oh,
him?
you want to check it
Can
out?
we see him?
Hell yeah.
Man, you gonna
please?
make me sure. You guys are gonna make me work already? I just got here.
I just got here. I just sat down.
Fuck.
I just put my
Oh,
knees away. Goddamn.
wrong button. I'm a rookie, man. Give me a sec.
Ooh.
Yeah, we cleaned up the store, man.
Ooh.
I don't know why the boardroom isn't straight like the other ones, but we got a Luminati shirt, Luminati fucking cup.
You click on it, bro, and then show the rest of the views. There it is.
We got a Luminati cup, a Luminati shirt. Once you go and pick one up, it's only $14.
Where's the,
Support the fam.
We just did this though. We didn't have a boardroom mug, man.
Yup. And then click on one of the side views, and it'll show you a
This
frontal.
one right here.
A frontal.
Tell me what to do. Quit
It'll
telling me
front-
what to
Hell
do.
it's a
yeah,
frontal.
that's sick.
It'll give us a frontal.
That is fucking dope as fuck, to be honest. Welcome to the XRP boardroom. Get a cup.
Bloop.
Let's talk crypto.
Bloop. Yeah, I need one of those. But for now,
Yeah,
I
it's pretty
gotta
sick.
rock the generic coffee time mug.
You literally got a generic coffee mug that says coffee time on it. How does that happen, bro?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess Walmart has it. So I mean, apparently I got a Walmart coffee time mug. They knew, bro. They knew we were coming.
Yeah, man.
So how we doing? Diamond Hands, what do you got, bro? How you been? Good.
Good. I have a person that might hop on. It's a prepper. Like they specialize on prepping stuff. So, you know, I just thought that would be kind of interesting, like solar panels and just different stuff to prep in case something happens. But I'm waiting on I sent her an email, so give me some time.
We'll run it.
So it's a prepper. It's a prepper, not a fluffer, right? It's a prepper. Okay.
Not a fluffer.
Just check.
That's job security for you.
She's gonna need
nerdy.
some Zerp, though, bro.
You're like,
She's gonna need some Zerp.
I'm the fluffer. Hey, I picked up some bloops. Where's the merch? I'm
What's up,
assuming
big
you
dude?
mean Luminati.
Yes.
What up, Wood?
Luminati.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Illuminati's on fire, bro.
Quentin Miller.
We're like
What's up?
100x, man. From
Hey, you know what's funny? Illuminati's worth more than Flair. I'm just saying.
That's ridiculous. You got Cheese. This motherfucker's name is Cheese.
Cheese. What up? What's up, guys?
What up, Cheese?
Fist bump, man. Fist bump.
Ooh-wee.
Let's
Carl
run it.
Lewis.
Carl Lewis,
Down
where the
Under.
fuck you been, son?
What up,
Big
pimp?
Cat Commander. I'm not much of a rapper. We're
Bro.
gonna have to play that song, man.
It's just fire, bro. Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
New Year, kiddies.
I'm not much
Happy
of a
New
rapper.
Year to you, Carl.
Happy New Year, kitty.
Carl
Love
Lewis,
it.
man. What up, pimp?
Jeffrey Dahmer, a Luminati shirt with that wrench logo and a ZRK Buster in the sleeve would be fire. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
probably
it's pretty dope, bro.
we could make something up. So yeah,
We should make one. We should make one with the Ford fucking Ranger.
Ford mother Ranger. Let's do it. Yeah, bro. Luminati 2030. Who will stand with
2030,
the
more like
best
20.
by then?
We're like 2028, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm
this
telling
starts
you.
this year. Starts
72
back this
months. 72 months. Well, it's less than 72 months now, but from January 1st,
Yeah.
when as soon as that clock hit midnight, it was 72 months from that point on. Just survive these last 72 months, and I promise you,
Yeah.
your whole life is set.
Bro, Crypto Gorilla. How about Brad and Stu having dinner with Trump? Didn't you say something about that? Some
Yeah,
shit?
so let's go over this. Was
Do it,
anyone
bro.
paying attention?
You're not bullish
to the-
enough.
Run it.
Fire Gorilla.
Yeah. Is anyone paying attention to the painting that was in the back? The painting in the back was by John Paul Jones, who was the father of the Navy. In that ship, in the ships that are being shown in the back is of a battle that went down. So it's actually pretty bullish. So it's basically maybe hinting, hypothetically, maybe speculatively, that Brad and Ripple could be the father of the new world of finance. Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Interesting times.
Yup.
Shout out to G. He was on his show and people were wondering what to do next. And I just mentioned Boardroom and he ran with it. So shout out to G.
Straight
Oh,
up.
that one was nice.
Shout out G. Which one? That one?
GG.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Hop on, G.
Oh, sick.
Beautiful. Ooh-wee. So just messing with the colors here.
Wait, so are we gonna get a new flag with an extra star?
2. One for Canada and one for Mexico, I think.
No, one
No,
for
I think-
Canada, one for Canada, one for Greenland.
Well,
Oh, 3.
Canada, Greenland, and isn't there another one?
Well, we technically have
Or
57
Panama
states.
Canal or some shit.
Yeah, we technically have 57 states, and then adding those two would be 58 and 59. So technically, but because of land,
Yeah.
yes, that would be the 51st.
Yep. G's the man. Kev Hay, lower level or lower level.
Shout out G.
Shout out. Yep. You got GDLT.
But you guys see what happens, right? If that does happen, we'll be bigger than Russia. We'll be the largest country in the world. Canada would be the third largest GDP. The state in the whole world would be a state. Second would be Texas, and first would be California, baby. California, the richest, not only the richest state out of the richest nation, but the one that provides everything: the internet, the money, the finance, the entertainment, everything.
Hey G, check your X, bruh. It's coming, man.
Bruh.
Check your X, bruh. Let's
Fire.
fucking run this, bro. I'm
VIP.
fucking exhausted, bro. I don't
I'm
know how these
fucking-
people do it for this long, man. My
I'm
brain
freezing.
is fried.
I'm freezing in the mountains.
Sounds like the
bro.
North American Union, pretty much.
I'm freezing in the mountains.
Pretty much.
I need to go to the office.
Yeah, because what? We take over all the Atlantic waters up top, right?
You ain't
all
got
of that
no
stuff.
office,
And
bro.
then
What
we
are you
get-
talking about?
And then we get the canal. So that's all of shipping route. We're basically protected top and bottom and from each side.
I want to move.
We
it.
own the whole sea, the whole portion, the whole Pacific.
Hey.
We own the whole damn thing.
We got GDL Trump on deck. What up, pimp?
What's up, G?
Wonderful to see you, gentlemen. I just had a great dinner last night with Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Alderati. I've been telling you guys all I want is XRP, and that we're going to be saying Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse very soon. It's not me saying it per se just yet, but hey, I took a photo with the guys. You know, they were really urging that we took a photo in front of this boat with green candles and an angel over my shoulder. You know, that I think they're doing some Riddler fun type of stuff, but it was a great dinner. We had some good steaks, some good mashed potatoes, and we made some good deals. We're going to make a lot of great deals with Ripple, and you guys are going to be very excited about it. How's it going, Buster? How's it going, Zerker? Nerdy? Diamond Hands? Much love to you guys. What's up, guys?
Mashed
What up,
potatoes.
Ooh-wee,
Oh,
Luminati. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Illuminati.
The mashed
Fire,
potatoes
bro.
from Popeyes is fire. My Popeyes probably has the best mashed potatoes.
Bro, that's that gravy. That's that sausage gravy, bro. And it's like
With
Cajun.
fucking bacon in it.
Oh,
Oh,
Fucking
stop
fire.
it. Stop
Dude.
it.
the large mash
Hey,
with the
fucking
spicy
fire, bro.
breast, bro. The spicy breast. Because I'm a white boy,
fire.
bro. So I don't really rock the thigh meat and shit or the
Yeah.
drums. I rock the breast, but you got to get the spicy breast with
Yeah.
the large mash and gravy.
Yep.
Fuck
on the
yeah.
27th, it was
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
cents. We're at 100x, bro. 538.
Damn, it's at
Right.
$5 though, bro. Bro, the other day it was at
Bro.
when I got in, it was at $1 something, and then it went up to $4, and now it's at $5. Fucking
It won't
wild.
stop, man. It's the true up only coin.
That's fucking wild.
Yep.
And what do we
Um,
learn from this, gentlemen? We learn for the fact that scarcity only matters when you have a limited supply, right? That's the only thing that drives price action up. With that
Right.
being said, with the RLUSD and XRP and everything being used on the network, what's going to happen to the price of XRP? It's going to continue to go up, and it's never going to fucking stop. It's going to go to Narnia.
XRP Baghdad. I like that name, man.
Bagden.
Yeah, we could get that, bro. That's easy to do. But we had so
Guys.
much shit on our store. We just cleaned the store up, man. So we want to eliminate everything and just get a select few items. Because a lot of people like the mugs, man. But yeah, we'll work
Let's
on
go.
that.
Let's go, guys. Man, we had a lot of good news today for Ripple, by the way, with the picture there. And then we had Monica Long getting interviewed today. We had a guy on Fox Business saying, maybe skip a weekend vacation with the wife to afford your retirement tomorrow with buying XRP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So exciting times, man. And we had a lot of bullish news come out today for Ripple. It was a good day. It was a 1-7 day. It was an 8 day. And dare I say that Brad Garlinghouse may be BG123 because
He is.
he literally posted the photo at 8:10 p.m. PST. Or no, 7:10, or was it 8:10? Sorry, somebody can tell me if it was 8. I think it was 7:10, right? So that's an 8 on 1/7. That's a palindrome.
Straight up.
January 7th at 7:10. Like 1/7, 7/1. Going back and forth, man. Exciting times. 88 miles per hour. Doc Brown earlier today saying, he
you can't
said,
make
can I
this
get
up.
88K likes for 88 miles per hour? Let's go, dude. Oh my
wow.
gosh, man. You can't make this
Shout
up,
out.
man.
Optimistic Prime. Hey, friends, Tony Bags got your message. Thanks for the invite. Welcome in, Optimistic Prime. I've heard that name before. I know you're in somebody's chat. But,
Yeah, she's
welcome.
with Dipito.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Oh,
knew I'd
Dipico,
seen that
that's World Be Free, bro.
World Be Free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to what G was saying real quick.
This
So
is a live community chat. The link's in the chat, guys. So if you want to jump on and talk shop, let's go.
I was on a comment what G was saying real quick. The guy said Ripple is going to be the track that everything runs on in the future. So they created their own stable coin. Bank of America was doing 100% of their internal transactions, about 83 different patents on it. And there's some incredible
We should play
stuff
the clip, man.
coming out.
Yeah,
Bro.
Yeah. We'll get ZRK working on finding that. We're gonna put ZRK to
Yeah,
work
I have
today.
it.
I'm sure
right
somebody
here.
in the chat can share the link too.
I have it.
Buster, are
No,
you Arthur
yeah.
Brito? No, man, I got some ZERPs, but if I was Arthur Brito, I'd have a shit more than I have.
I don't have sound on my shit. That's the thing that sucks. But I shared
wish
it in the
I was
private
Arthur
chat,
Brito.
Buster. If you want to play it,
Yeah.
it's in the private chat.
Oh, you got it in the private chat?
Yeah.
You're gonna make me work again, man. See how that shit goes?
Ooh-wee.
All right, hold on.
Welcome to XRP Boardroom. This is a live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk Red Pill, we talk whatever. We talk ISO 222, we talk fucking conspiracies,
Banter
we
with
talk
Trump.
Everything.
Prep.
talk about it all.
30
Join us.
million. 30 million per XRP. You heard it here first. Nerdy X Boardroom 2025 January. 30 million per XRP. $1,000 ain't shit. $330 ain't shit. $230 ain't shit. $30 ain't shit. None of that ain't nothing. $7 ain't shit. 30 million.
Wayside Thundercats. Ho!
Why can nobody
go,
pull
bro.
this
Snarf.
video up from?
Mahalo. Let's go.
Let's go.
What do you got here? What's this video clip?
That's the guy talking. OG was talking.
He's talking really
ready?
bullish about Ripple and XRP.
Okay, hold on.
You gonna run it? Oh, no audio, bro.
And we can hear it.
You just gotta
We
shut
need it
your mouth.
louder though.
Just gonna shut the
I've seen
fuck
this
up.
video like 5 times, and it's always
Hold
off
on.
of a laptop. Is there a real video?
That is a real video. Just watch it.
Ready? I'm
Yeah.
No,
turning
there
up
is
my
a.
volume.
Okay.
First one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them. And basically, the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it. And there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So
These cynics, though, Tony,
Yeah.
only put as much in this space as you're willing to lose. Effectively, as of now,
Shut your
some
mouth.
people
You don't know what
say
you're talking
Ripple's
about.
like a casino.
Mhm.
Do you agree with that?
it's the best example I have is this. Don't not get involved with something. Do whatever you would do for a nice weekend away with your spouse.
Okay.
And instead of doing that weekend, maybe put that in crypto. Here's what I'll tell you: 3 to 5 years from now, you either made some real money or you just lost one weekend together. Not a big deal.
I know, but I could have had that vacation.
You
right,
could have had a
David?
vacation or you made your retirement.
Well said. Okay. Nick.
Boom.
Yeah, take her out on a date.
Okay, it's funny now that this motherfucker's allowed to say this now.
Loud
on
mouth.
Fox
Right?
Business.
Exactly.
You're letting him say
The
he
gates
sounds
are
like one of
opening, bro.
us. Sounds
It's
like one
ready.
of
But-
us, dude, on
It's
Fox
ready.
fucking Business. Yeah.
March
I know, but
10th,
Yeah,
that's the
when
only-
the price is already like $2 plus too, right? Like
That's the only
March
show
10th,
though.
baby.
That's the only show that they could say that because they know only 400,000 people are watching Fox
right,
Business.
it's a lower viewership.
They've been talking
Or-
about Ripple on the
They
business.
ain't got time to fucking make that decision. You know what I mean?
Not really, because the business channel stock shows, they've been talking about Ripple and XRP for a while. Because
Right.
that's the only place on TV they'll allow it, is the little business fucking stock channels that get into crypto a little bit.
And you can't even find it.
But
It's
they
like
know
on a
that
laptop.
literally the best show on Fox is like 1 million viewers, right? They know those business shows is like a couple
Nothing.
100,000, bro.
Barely
They ain't
anybody
shit.
watches that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And they're subliminally giving you the green light, like, hey, this is gonna be something.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Prime, click the link in the chat. I'm gonna drop it. Jump on.
What's up,
Also,
Duo?
there's lots of fresh blood in here. Nina Bunu Queen, shouting out
Ninja.
Steph.
That's
Ninja
my
Ninja.
girl, man. She
Ninja
is
Bunu Queen?
Here you
amazing.
go. Get the fuck on
Ninja
here.
Buna.
Here's
Get
the
the
link.
fuck on here.
The
What
link
the
to
got
the
all the girls
motherfucking
here
ass
tonight.
motherfucker.
Click
Yeah.
the
All the girls
link.
tonight. I brought the girls. It's a girls' night. Invading
Look
your
at you,
space.
Steph. Look at you reeling in all the fucking.
Come on, ladies.
Look at
Come
you.
on, ladies.
Crypto queens, you're too
Come on
few and
down.
far between.
Haha, that's sweet.
All the
Bishop,
ladies.
Illuminati asset, leverage, lots of ZERPs, balls.
Balls.
My dog's trying to eat my red velvet.
Hello,
Hello to everybody. Hello, everybody.
Bishop, like I've always said, skip a meal. Boom. That's like
Right, man.
Fuma and his McDonald's money, bro. Stack your bags.
Dude, I ain't
That's
skipping any meals, man. I'm not
I'm not
skipping
skipping
meals.
any meals either. I've been eating good.
I'm skipping
Bro,
them.
all the money that I got from trading in water bottles, or the plastic bottles that I got from all the Costco water bottles, saved up like hella bags, put them in, got like $20 from 12 bucks here, $9 there. Put them all in the ZERPs. I'm already up. That's
Let's
just
go.
water bottles, bro. There's no
Mhm.
excuses. What is your excuse?
There's no excuses.
There's absolutely
Good
no
job, Marty.
excuses.
I actually went to the grocery store today because I've been such a degen, man, like 20-hour spaces and shit. And then I'm like ordering so much DoorDash. It's like I'm spending money that I'm making
Bro,
sitting there
DoorDash
degening.
is so expensive. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's
So I
DoorDash
went.
is stupid.
I finally got my ass off the couch and went to the grocery store today. Because I mean, it's stupid. It's like you're spending 120 bucks every couple of days on DoorDash. I mean, and I just spent 120 on groceries, and it'll last me a month. Oh, good bit.
120. You spend 120.
My Thai food tonight was like $32. It's
my
Yeah,
God,
that's
and
like the
beer?
average price.
Yeah.
30
And then
bucks is
beer
like
and
average price
tip?
of a meal now. It's fucking stupid.
After about 2-3 days of fucking DoorDash, you're spending over 100 bucks. It's like, Jesus, this is stupid. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. We're all gonna be rich. Who cares?
Yeah,
But
that's
you know-
what I figured too, Joel. Like, you know
Yeah, I
what?
mean, come on.
I mean,
Like,
I've
you
been
gotta live too.
Yeah.
frugal for
Katie,
so long.
Katie gave me free soup again tonight, and,
Bro,
then, and then she wished me Happy New Year and rubbed my arm. I told my wife.
You sure
I was
that
like,
wasn't
there's
the neighbor?
There's a Cash App. We don't have any other support other than this Cash App. Thank you guys.
Oh, that was too fast. Put it back.
We'll
up.
throw it in the corner.
Oh, okay.
You guys
It's
want to
too
throw it
fast.
down?
Um,
Too
thank you,
fast.
guys.
You ain't getting enough to
Hey,
say.
Steph, you know what's
What?
wild though is the fact that,
You?
like, for example, you go to a restaurant where it's like, quote unquote, high end fast food, right? Which is like a whatever restaurant, which would cost around the same price as going to a regular fast food place today. So technically, it makes absolutely no sense to go to a fast food drive-thru when you can just go to like, I don't know,
I agree with you.
a Red
I-
Robin's or whatever, and just go get food from there directly. Why even pay for fast food at this point? It's
Yeah,
just
honestly,
so-
those restaurants is a better
Go ahead.
deal than fast food at
It
this
is.
point.
It's starting.
You
It's
fuck-
starting to be. I'm starting to notice that too, nerdy. And that's the cool
Mhm.
thing about DoorDash is because I can sit there and scroll and look at the menus and compare. I'm like, man, I can get Arby's for $8.99, or I could get
I know.
4 carne asada tacos for the
Right? Right?
Heck yeah.
Exactly.
no-brainer.
Talking.
Exactly.
Ninja says she don't know how to join. I just spammed my own chat with the Baby Gate link. So hit that link.
Just hit the link. Yeah, hit the link. You might have to sign in with your YouTube,
Yeah, she
Depending-
probably. It's gonna
And
take
then-
you about.
and you should be good after that. It should work.
So what's gonna happen, Ninja Buno? It's gonna take you to. It's gonna open your browser. And it's going to take you to StreamYard, and you might have to sign in through StreamYard if it's your first time.
You might have to
No.
enter your social security number
Social
along,
security number.
Yeah,
Give a blood
Yeah.
sample.
along with your. You have to sacrifice your firstborn child.
Yeah,
You-
firstborn
you're
child.
in-
Yeah.
I did that 2 years ago, so I got in 2 years ago. That's how I got.
Legendary. Good evening, Wieners. Hello, Wiener.
Hey,
Hello,
World B.
Captain
Hop
Wiener.
in. Hop in,
Captain
World
Come on,
B.
Lizzie.
ladies, all these
What up,
ladies.
Legendary?
Look at that fucking legendary
Oh, Melissa.
fucking thing is pretty dope too, man. Everyone's stepping their game up all of a sudden, bro.
It's the blues.
Who the
Spider
hell
Man.
bought 500 XRP at Luminati
Let's go.
5 minutes before I
Dang,
went?
look at Legendary. That's fire, bro. Put that one up again.
What do you
Yeah.
That
do?
was
Okay.
sick.
What you got?
Legendary, bro. Look at how like it goes over the circle. Bro, that's sick.
That
That's
is
What did
sick,
you do?
man.
That's sick, bro.
His
We got 214 watching. Shout out to the chat. We love you. You are the Blue Crew. You are Bluminati. Let's.
We
run
are
it.
Luminati.
Yeah.
that's right.
So that's
Hell
what it
yeah.
means. The folklore of the whole shit is Blue Crew.
I need
And I think Bluminati was coined by GDLT. Then the token was created by
Bagman, right?
our
Well,
this
they're
whole group.
a Buster.
A mystery
This
group.
whole group. It's all
Yeah,
of
the
us.
whole group. I think everybody
So-
put a little bit into something.
but-
I mean,
But the
By
lore
that
comes
person.
from Blue Crew, which stands for the moderators, the
person.
guys with the blue wrenches. You know what I'm saying?
I forget
No,
where
I'm saying-
Illuminati came from. I think in one of the chats one day
I
we were
created
talking
it.
about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I think it
Okay.
was G. Wasn't it
somebody in
G
the
or was it
chat
somebody in the
said-
chat?
World
I think
V3
somebody in the
wants to know
chat
what
said-
World V3 is asking. Can you guys
Illuminati.
explain Blue
Yeah.
Crew?
Blue Crew is the blue wrenches you see in the comments on
The
YouTube.
moderators.
And it stands for Blue Crew is the guys with blue wrenches, and they're the moderators. And it's specifically, even though moderators are everywhere on YouTube, it's specifically XRP Army. So the phrase was coined by, I think, Bags or something
I
like
think
that.
it was GDLT.
G,
think it's
G
G
did
or
the
Bags.
Blue Crew. Yeah.
Was it G or Bags? One of you
It
guys, either G or Bags, back in the day, would call
Right.
everybody Blue Crew.
Yeah, we
Years
were the
ago.
first. Yeah, we were the first stream to do like all blue wrenches chats like early on, and then Blue Crew got created, and then Luminati. Luminati came from a statement that somebody said in our chat, so I won't take credit for like saying Luminati, but it did start in our chat, that's for sure.
Yep.
So
Something
here,
like
but
Bag
here,
would say.
And
but-
Bagman started
but-
singing about
but
it.
further on that, it's specifically this is where it's going to get lost in it's going to get lost in antiquity when we start fucking running. When we start running. Where it's going to be lost is that Blue Crew isn't XRP Army. So Blue Crew is specifically XRP Army moderators on all XRP channels. So, for instance, when I started cutting my teeth, I was a mod for Bags. I was a mod for G. I think I was never a mod for Cobb. I was a mod for OTC. I'm not CKJ. A bunch of you guys
I'm
are
not for CKJ either. I'm a little offended by that.
But what I'm
that's
saying
for
is we're all
needed.
mods. We all cut our teeth as being mods for these shows. And now you're our mods. So
I
you know
used
what
to see Berserker. I used to see your wrench and your name appear in all those chats. That was a I remember we.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
those
remember
days.
going to war with you, Duel. Before I ever knew you at all and never met you, we would go to war. We'd be like, "What the fuck? You sound like a fucking commie." And like you better fucking shut up. You better hit the likes, or I'm gonna body
You
slam
guys would be
everybody
doing
from
that in
birth.
my chat sometimes.
Yeah, dude,
exactly.
yeah, that's what I
I'll
was gonna
come in
say.
and threaten to body slam everybody if you don't hit the fucking likes now.
I think the first channel that I actually went live on was
Share,
was
retweet.
PLT's.
Let's go.
He was having people come on the show. I think that was the first channel I went live on and just got on and just said, "Hey, I just wanted to come on the show and appreciate all the work you put in." So
Through
that
the
I don't have to do
Jitsi
any
links,
research."
bro.
Yeah.
G and his Jitsi links.
Yeah, it was some link. It wasn't StreamYard. Yeah, it was something else. But I came
Yeah.
on. Like I don't think we did video, but it was just. A
But I
conversation,
cut my
long
teeth
time
on
ago.
G. I cut my teeth on XRP Bags. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. So
Mic test, mic test.
Oh, look at those green
my
giants
God.
guarding the blue
Ninja.
tassel.
welcome Ninja in, everyone. Steph, talk
that's
about
the-
Ninja.
So Ninja
Tony
Bunu
Max
Queen.
said that.
Let me tell you, I met Ninja Bunu Queen down in the trenches, and this guy
Where?
started shut up.
Say
Started
where.
this where in the trenches in GR Spaces
Where?
on Twitter.
On
you
X,
say-
yeah.
On X. So and then so this Ninja Bunu guy, he started following me around with the dev stuff. He was learning Midnight with me, and he's created this amazing website and this project. It's unfucking believable. But then his shit got suspended on X for some reason, and she started coming and following me around, and she's following me into dev X things, and I knew she didn't understand half the shit we were talking about. And then I finally got her to start speaking on Spaces, and now she's like, we go to Spaces everywhere together now. She's come.
I can't even believe I'm up here. Like,
I know, this is big deal
the
shit
first
for
time
her.
I've ever been in YouTube space.
Well,
Welcome.
you're not even showing your
Welcome in.
camera. Your
Yeah,
camera's the
welcome.
next level. You know what I
No,
mean?
no,
God
no,
you-
no.
Thank God
You don't have to,
I don't want to
but-
buy you a microphone too. So it's a
We'll
good
look
thing-
up to that.
good thing you
Baby
found-
steps. Baby
Baby
steps.
steps.
I
You'll
haven't-
be on there
I haven't
showing
worn
your
makeup. I
camera.
tried to put some makeup on. I couldn't even find it.
You
don't
look
need it, Steph. You're
beautiful,
good.
Steph.
Johnny 10X. Go back to that comment, bro. Johnny 10X. That motherfucker's for a reason. There's a reason why it's $120 for 3 bags of groceries. There's a reason. It's
Mhm.
because they're gonna fucking take over the world with their new digital.
I gotta let my dog out. Be back.
Yeah.
They want to go
Oh.
cashless, and they want cryptocurrencies to be the focus.
Yep.
Let's go.
I bought myself. Go back, Joe Buddy. I bought myself nothing but XRP for 4 years. I went to check out a 6'4" Impala. I might buy it $4.
Hey, let's go.
Run it, bro. In the 6'4",
was fire.
flipping switches, bro.
Was fire.
That's about to be the most expensive Impala you've ever bought, man.
Yeah, I would wait a little longer. Man. I'd hold out for
the-
$14, but
That's not even a
hey,
car, bro.
If
That's
you
an
got
RV.
it, you got it, man. You know.
Ooh,
But,
put it
but
in
you
the
also
work.
need to reframe it too. It's also going to be the cheapest 64 Impala he buys. And like when I buy my GT3, same thing. People are going to be like, how much did that cost? It's a
One drop.
$300,000 car, but with a cost average of 55 cents on my XRP, you know, and XRP might be trading at, you know, $300, $400, $500 by the time I buy it, then it's not going to cost me next to nothing. I mean, how many XRP would that be? 500 XRP at 55 cents a coin? This Porsche is
Yeah.
going to cost me nothing.
See, we see 500
What do you
XRP,
mean
but
drop?
really it's $500 million.
Yes, I understand that, but I still have another 500 XRP tucked away in a cold
I got you. I got you.
We're going to
Even
be
at
paying in drops.
It's right
We're
here.
going to be paying in drops. You're not
Even
even
at
gonna hear-
$100,
Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I think I owe like 300,000 in my house. How many coins would that be at $100? That's still what, like 3,000 coins? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting these fuckers 3,000 coins. You can fuck off. I'll give you 300. You know,
Yeah.
I'll give you 300 coins
Fine.
maybe.
Bro,
I ain't
even
giving
300
no
is too much.
fucking mortgage company 3,000 coins.
300
You
is
could
too
lick
much,
it,
bro.
Alright. You're
Yeah.
starting
Much.
to convince me that I might need to alter my exit strategy this cycle.
Yeah.
Maybe
What
I
are you
sell
doing?
everything but my XRP. I mean, when I saw that picture of Brad and Stuart Alderati with President Trump, I sent it to all my neighbors in our Facebook
Dude.
chat and wrote,
Yep.
I'm going to be so rich. And I'm like, those
Yeah.
of you who don't know who the
Crypto
fuck
G
this
stepping in
was,
here.
you might
Yeah.
wanna-
Crypto G
might
says,
wanna figure it out.
excuse me, guys, I need to take some credit for coining Luminati.
There you go, brother.
Ooh-wee.
Boom.
Let's
There you
go.
go.
In our
Crypto
chat.
G coined that phrase in the chats days ago. What was it, like a year or two? It's been a
Boom.
while.
Yeah, it was probably in our chats. I mean, yeah, dude.
Heck yeah,
Shout out to
OG.
Crypto OG, man.
World
Yeah.
be
Shout out
free.
OG.
They don't
Shout out,
volunteer.
shout
right?
No, we got to make right now, Buster. We got to make World Be Free and Optimistic Prime
Yes, the
a
ladies.
fucking blue wrenches, bro, all day. If you're okay
All
with that,
right.
go ahead and wrench them.
Renton.
Optimistic Prime, I can't. She goes, LOL, I can't. I'm assuming she's talking about joining. My husband is watching shit in the background. My kids are playing loudly. I live in a school. Who gives a fuck? Come on here for a little bit. The fuck?
That's
Click the
awesome.
link.
Give
We don't
man,
give a
some
she
shit.
NyQuil.
We don't give a shit
She
here.
is so red pill, man. She would
Yeah,
fit right
let's
in with you
fucking run it,
motherfuckers.
dude. Run that shit. Let's go.
So I was looking for
I'll
A
drop the
Cash
link
App.
again. Just join. Who
I
gives a
can't
fuck?
fucking find it. But
Just
shout out
this little
to
lights up here.
Nina Blossom, $10 Cash App. Last show, K-Hud dropped $10, and I said it was Nina because I fucking read it wrong. So K-Hud for the last show, and
Damn,
Vic
that's a write-up.
Gear dropped on the last show. That's a write-up. That's a verbal warning.
Ooh,
no,
weed,
not a write-up.
Illuminati,
Yeah.
$5.
But
Yeah.
appreciate you
Well,
guys.
that's
I mean, on
pre-write up
like
to the
16,
actual
18.
write ups, and then you get three
Yeah.
write ups.
That's a citation.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, I've already been listening to you fucking clowns. You're telling me to do
Ass
one thing
clowns.
after the other since we've been on the show. What are you talking about?
Beep beep
Booga booga.
beep beep. Yeah,
My blue and nutty.
he blew
I blew it
nutty this morning. Yeah,
It's $5.80
man.
right now. Ooh, wee.
that's retarded. Isn't that past all time highs?
I think
Yeah,
that
we're
might be
100.
all-time
We're
high
like
right there.
100 and something X, bro, and like
Ooh,
Somebody
days.
bought 500 XRP 10 minutes before I was getting ready to buy some more. I was like, who the
What?
fuck is tight? Yeah, like right tonight.
You're
was
sad.
gonna
I
buy-
bought in like 5 minutes after you bought in.
I was like, I just top blasted one of my own freaking tokens that I'm a part of.
well, I wouldn't be sad. I think we got way more room to grow. Our market
yeah.
cap's only like
We're
50
only at
grand or
50.
40
We're
grand.
only at 59
Shit,
market
I
cap.
haven't
It's
even
gonna
bought
be
any yet,
100 easy.
so you still got
We're only at
you still got me to pump your bags. I'm sure I'll FOMO in.
you better
Go
pump
ahead.
them. You pumped
Cycle.
pumped
haven't
XR.
bought any yet?
You pumped XR Doge to the fucking
I-
to the moon and back. You better
I
pump some
crashed
money.
XR Doge to the- That's what I
Whoa,
did.
pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh, pump it up.
That's great.
Ooh wee.
That is so funny.
Bro.
Ooh,
Jesus
XR
loves
Doge
us
is
all,
up there.
bro. Jesus loves us all. Let's
Jesus
run it.
loves me.
Right,
Oh,
man of God.
593.
You didn't know
there
you're
we
from
go.
the UK, bruh.
$6 before the night's
I got
over.
fam out there, man.
Yep. Yeah,
Across
no,
the phone.
join the chat. We don't give a shit. The more pandemonium and fun it is, the better. So join it.
I'm lagging.
Damn.
You're always lagging.
Shut up. I look totally different on the camera on the YouTube than I do on the StreamYard.
You're
Do you lag in real life?
You're a fucking StreamYard.
Now
You're
she's a
lagging.
QR code.
Shout out to Wayside.
I know. I got a QR code.
Hey, we need some
Mahalo.
Wayside in our life, bro.
Mahalo,
Congrats
bro.
on here, man.
Hey, hop on. man.
Aloha,
We haven't started
mahalo.
in a minute.
That's
gotta
when
wait.
we need to do the moon party.
Oasis
Hello.
404, Sup XRP fam. B of A has 83 crypto patents to expand on the XRP ledger. Your thoughts on that?
Yay.
Nerdy?
BOA has anything, but I told you BOA is a secret sauce. I've been calling it since day one.
Well, remember the Cobb tweet?
How do
They
you
want-
expect this to work?
Ripple wanted Cobb to take down that
Boom.
BOA news.
Literally.
And so we've speculated, or Nerdy actually suggested it, that B of A might end up buying Ripple in the end.
Why and how we know this, ladies and gentlemen? Because Connor Fitzgerald is the primary bank, who is a custody and the primary holder and the main backing for Tether. So why cannot Bank of America do the same thing with RLUSD? And why cannot they do the same thing with XRP? Oh, Bitcoin reserve. Ha! XRP
Right.
reserve. It was never Bitcoin. Nobody wants that.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Bitcoin was a demo.
Jason Diambra, we might need to have a meetup one year in NOLA for Mardi Gras and then just get plowed by a truck. No, thank you.
It'll be a Red
Fuck
Bonnie
that.
by then.
A
Mhm.
red
Yeah,
bunny.
it's Bonnie.
Yeah. No, I'll be up on the balcony showing my tits.
Nah, they,
NOLA.
An IPO, bro. All you legit just need Ripple to have an IPO. All this is over. Ripple's like, hey, we have stocks now. You know, Bank of America comes on and it's like, hey guys, we'll buy it all from you. We want all your stocks. We want all your shares,
Bro, I think
Come
the Cobb
I don't know about.
the Cobb tweet was about that. I bet you it's B of A.
BOA would become a large majority shareholder of Ripple, giving them perks and heads up and giving them dibs of anything first that Ripple does. They don't need to own Ripple. They just need to have a majority share
exactly.
in Ripple.
Puma wants us to do work. He goes, drop the links on the patents. Fuck you,
What's up,
Puma.
Puma
Join
boy?
the show,
Puma, do your own
motherfucker.
research,
Where are
motherfucker.
you? Yeah, come on.
Sipping.
He's straight smacking on chicken wings right now.
Yeah, I just-
So, he is. You
Hey
know
man,
he
that,
is.
that guy was
wing
probably a
man.
plug to just inform the masses that hey, get ready for what's to come this year. You know,
Yeah.
they got 86 patents. You know, like,
Yep.
do I have the
Deloitte.
link? No, but hey, that guy knows something that they're
Fucking-
willing to share on Fox Business to the public. You know,
Zerk
Yeah.
McGee threw my blue in the AMM. Thank you for fucking adding to the liquidity,
We got
bro.
the best
Fuck
players
Yeah,
in the
make
business.
sure you're double siding
Keep the
everybody.
liquidity
That's
flowing.
We know
Everybody-
we know the best plumbers in the business. Keep it flowing. Sorry, go ahead, Steph.
yeah. If you guys are adding to the liquidity pool, make sure you're double siding it with XRP, or it'll kind of mess it up a little bit. You'll get the best rewards.
Jay
100%.
Roy, one of the best DGens I know.
Howdy, Jay
Howdy.
Roy.
What's up, Roy?
Howdy,
Again.
Chads.
What's up,
What's
Jay?
up, you fucking hyper pimp? Let's go,
Hey,
bro.
Hyper pimp.
That's a handsome
Goddamn,
face.
fucking hyper pimp. That's
Hyper
wild.
pimp, bro.
Hey,
You're more pimp than the rest of the pimps. Let's go.
Somebody
Has
in the
anybody-
chat wants us to bring up the rich list to take a look at quick.
Of what, Illuminati?
Or
Pimped up.
Steve, not Bluminati.
Not just the
Or
rich.
the XRP rich list.
Who's got
Yeah,
that?
I got a question. Has anybody got up with Cobbs about Bluminati?
No, not. We haven't even got that far yet.
I mean,
I just got in
Where'd
the
he
other
go?
night when it was at $2, man. What was I thinking?
I bought it. At
What were you
once.
thinking? What were you thinking? What was I thinking before I,
was
knew it before?
thinking
I knew it before
more
all of you guys.
Meme coins.
Ooh,
My dumbass
Ooh-wee.
missed opportunity. Fucking
Yeah,
understatement.
dude,
I
you know what
just
the best
talked
part
last
of this whole space is? The fact that I could cite time after time of all the missed opportunities I've had in the last 7 years, the things I've fucked up, the things I did wrong. And I look at my portfolio balance and I'm still up like 400%, something stupid.
Fuck yeah! It
How
only
do you
takes
fuck
one
this up?
victory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
how
takes
do you
one
fuck
big
this
ass
up?
victory to cover up
Even
a
an
lot
idiot
of
like
fuck
me
ups.
can make money in this space. Like it's ridiculous, honestly.
Bro, I was 18 and I was at my cousin's house and he was around like 20. He was 22, 23. and he was like, I bought some Bitcoin. And I was like, what the hell is that?
Bitcoin.
And he was like, I got it from this site. And I was trading stuff on this site, and you can buy illegal shit, but you have to buy it with Bitcoin. I was like, oh, that sounds really sketch.
It is.
Never question it ever again. Little did I know.
He's
Still
starting to
asks
see.
one
He's starting to
question
see.
of what is that?
I don't.
might have been
You're
in.
beginning to believe. What's up,
I don't see
Cryptomorpheus?
sub $1 XRP. Do you? No. The
No.
days are
No,
No.
not
done.
again.
Those days are gone.
Never again.
Bye bye. All right, here's
Our
the rich
fucking
list.
two for $1 are gone.
Here's a rich list. So to be top 10% in the world is 2,500, or all damn near 23.
It's gone down. Look at it. Look at the numbers.
Way
No, you're
down,
not,
bro.
Fuma.
$2. Look how far the list went down. Like,
It went way down. The top 1% used to be like 63,000. The top 0.1% was 420. I always thought that was funny.
Fuma, click the link.
Don't click that link, Fuma.
Fuma said he's backstage, but he's not.
I double dog dare you to click that link, Fuma.
Fuma
So,
clicked
yeah.
the wrong link, and he called us a boomer.
They got like 10 to 15 billion back, bro, with that $2 pump. So
fuck yeah, off
Shit,
$2, man. And people are like, literally the people that be like, it can never go to $100, Buster, unless it's utility. they will have 0 coins left at $50 just because they believe that.
Bro,
they're showing you so much.
Yeah, they won't. They'll have nothing left.
It's
24 hours.
go to
$30. 24 hours
HUD
crypto is doing
back.
100 push-ups till XRP hits $100. So if it takes 5 years, he's gonna be jacked doing 100 push-ups a day. But yeah,
$10 bomb. Appreciate you, brother.
thank you, K-Hud. Appreciate it. Too late. Fuma said too late. Fuck
Oh, I
y'all.
fucked it up.
Live and learn. It's all a journey. Bradley Serencion.
And you're still early.
And you're still early, yeah.
Yep. Scrim lurking. What's up, pimp? Maurer Steve. Duel. Ooh,
yeah, I think he was
More Steve. You sound like a talk show host. More
Maury
More
Povich.
Steve. Welcome to
Yeah.
the More Steve show.
more. I want some more. Let's go. Yep, Kev. Hey, he's a balcony guy. Let's show our tits in NOLA. Let's go.
Hey, Berserker, that Resvani,
show you
you
my
can get a hatch on the top of
I'm
that.
a Blue
like
Castle
a
guy.
gunner hatch to pop out of. You could drive through Vegas and pop out of that and show everybody your
Yeah.
If we can make it to NOLA, I'll show you my
Oh,
tits.
shit.
There he is.
Puma.
Oh my god.
We got Puma.
Oh my god, 5 minutes. Like, no,
Fuma
no.
figured it out how to use it.
Puma, did you buy 500 XRP of fucking Puma, was that you that just bought 500 XRP of Luminati right before I went to buy more?
No, I bought some yesterday. Oh,
I bought some
$10.
yesterday too, and I
1,000.
decided I was going to buy a little bit more today. And I went in there 5 minutes before I did it. Somebody bought 500 XRP. I still bought, but I top blasted.
So we got
That's what she said.
Cordova.
That's-
Citigroup is the bank who unbanked Brad Garlinghouse. So Citi.
So I'm pretty sure he's gonna have revenge. Be like, fuck
Yeah.
that bank.
The umbrella. The red umbrella, right? Citigroup.
All bad. They just
I'll tell
signed their
y'all-
death. That was a death note. They didn't even realize what they just did.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up.
You done fucked up. We got
R.I.P.
Optimistic
Citibank.
Prime on deck. What's up?
Not the miss
Bye,
it.
friend.
How you?
Hi,
how you
Amanda.
Prime. What's up?
How you doing?
How's it going?
My kids are being super loud. That's why I didn't want to get on, and I'm in house coat.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Nice.
I don't
all
even
good.
see
What's
you.
up?
He's
I'm
not that
good,
loud.
I'm good. I'm excited that you have this token. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but I have a token called the Blue Umbrella token.
Oh wow.
What?
Mhm.
Ooh-wee.
I saw your
Bella
comment.
Shill.
That's crazy.
Here, I'll dox myself.
Well, it's
Hold
just so
on.
funny because like the image is a guy in a Guy Fawkes mask. So the fact that you guys are called Luminati is pretty sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's all lining up.
Let's
I
Set up a
go.
liquidity pool ASAP.
V for Vendetta. What a great movie.
Is that what who joined or?
No, that's Optimistic Prime. I don't think you've met her yet.
Oh no, I've talked to her through lives before. Hi, Optimistic.
Okay. This
Prime
is Ninja
Queen,
Ninja
Queen
Hey.
Prime.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just
I met
need
her
Earl
on
B.
Spaces.
Just
Nice to meet
join.
you.
World be
Hey,
free. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm telling
Go
the
ahead.
kids to be quiet.
No, we wrenched you up, girls. Girls, World Be Free said, "Woohoo! She's a blue crew. Welcome
Yep.
to the blue crew."
I think
Yeah,
Optimistic
thanks so
Prime
much.
needs to ranch.
Tony Banks wrote me today and said that he made a pool with the Blue Umbrella token and with the Luminati, and that I should come. So that's why I'm here.
Hey, I saw that pool today. I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, I made it February 29th, the leap year, because I believe we're leaping into the future, quantum leaping into the future.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
If you guys turn your phone sideways, you and Fuma, Prime and Fuma,
Are they hanging
yeah,
out?
there you go. There you go.
There you go.
Makes it bigger.
You look great.
No, Fuma's just sideways now.
I think he's got his rotation is off or something on his phone.
No, I'm using the this
That was
app
too
they
much.
have for sound stream.
Do it again, Fuma.
StreamYard.
Do it again, Fuma. Do it again.
Do it again.
StreamYard app on my phone. So, what you guys are talking about, Bank of America?
Yeah.
Bank of America owns a majority, or about 5 to 6% of the shares in BlackRock, and BlackRock is one of the companies that bought a lot of Ripple shares pre-IPO.
Yeah, and that's through Bank of America bought a lot of shit through Merrill Lynch because Merrill Lynch was the majority shareholder of BlackRock and Vanguard.
Yeah,
technically, Bank of America is the main holder of BlackRock, which people think is J.P. Morgan, but it's actually Bank of America. But it was only Merrill Lynch.
I was like, got him. Like,
Yep.
and
That's
it's
the big
craziness
sauce, right? And that's your Trump and Larry Fink connection.
Yeah,
And that's
also,
basically Bank of America.
The craziness is Bank of America is one of Ripple's biggest customers. It literally
Yep.
says it. So it's like,
Yep.
the corner
I'm telling you, that's it, bro. That's all it is. Bro.
You can't
literally just need a
orchestrate
primary
it.
bank. All you need is a primary bank, and you have all the money. That's literally all you need.
And so I ran into some dinosaurs today in a meeting. And long story short, they're like, "Oh, you need to get out of crypto right now. It's all a scam." So I just started asking them, "Do you know about this? Do you know about this?" And they didn't know. I just sat there and I was like, "Yeah, all right, talk to you later." But the real thing is the dinosaurs are upset. They're upset.
Yeah.
They're watching the market too.
Yeah.
They're not participating, but they're seeing their lifetime achievement of, "I made all this money in my 401k." Oh, like, bro, that's shit after last week.
Dude, get ready to get ready to
Yep.
see memes of like. Get ready to see memes of working a 9 to 5 for 50 years to earn such and such money to retirement, and then see the next meme beside it. Only sell one meme, and you got retirement in a day. You know, something like that.
Bro, no one is retiring right now at 65. Everyone's going to retire at 72.
No, they're fucked.
Or probably going to retire at 80, 85. No one is retiring at 65. You got to be fucking kidding me. When barely anyone is making 100K, and even 100K is not enough.
Absolutely.
not enough.
401k. My 401k is up 225% since I put it into crypto.
That's Chevy's leap.
Fucking
Chevy's
insane.
leap year birthday. Happy birthday, Chevy, on leap year. Fuck yeah.
That's how fucked this economy is. And I don't think people really acknowledge how fucked the economy is. Like this shit, like all your fucking white collar jobs, AI done.
Yep.
Bye bye,
Dude.
See you
Yeah,
later.
exactly. Get ready for all the old heads to call you lucky, or like you don't know what a hard day's work is really like.
Bro, they took the salary. They took
You, man.
all the
I've been in
people.
the churches 20 hours a day now.
Bro, they took all the people from 300K, right? They took all the people from 300K, all the people from 85K, went to one fucking thing. All the people from 300K and all the people from 15K to even like $12 a year into one fucking sector, right? Now what we're at, 400K, 500K and above.
No, we're at 401k Inu.
Bro, those
crypto
people are
G.
gonna get screwed, and that's what's gonna happen with these things, right? Because the people 500K and above, those brackets, they're all holding assets. They're not holding that many liabilities. They're smart people. They're holding assets, right? What happens if all those assets depreciate? Then what the hell do you do?
Yeah,
Dude,
Jason
I'll tell you how ugly it is. This is how ugly it is in Florida. You don't even have to take my word for it. Go on YouTube and look at all the people talking about the Florida real estate market right now. How people can't afford it. And then on top of that, if you got in, the kicker is your freaking insurance tripled. So if your housing insurance was $1,200, it's now minimum of $3,000 a year.
And
which
that's
increases your rate on your freaking mortgage.
Yep, and that's talking about the elephant in the room. Everyone who bought a house at 0%, that wasn't a fixed rate; it was a floating rate, and they all bought at 0%. And now they're paying out what 7%, 6%, 6.5%, 5%.
Yeah, to
when
get
they bought
a
it at
mortgage here, you're gonna
0%,
have a minimum about 6.8.
their mortgage is not 2,500, nor is it not 3,000 anymore. It's more up of 5,000, 6,000, over 7,000.
If you go look on the YouTube market, and it's every Florida market, they're now like the companies that were buying all the houses. They're trying to sell the houses, but nobody can still buy them.
Yep. And then you put that, you blend that in with credit card delinquencies, how everyone is surviving off their credit card and no one's gonna pay that shit back. And then you have repos. You have repos going through the roof right now because no one is literally can't pay their insurance, nor can they pay their car payment. Because everyone wants to I would rather have a house to live in than fucking a card payment. Like,
anyone know this answer?
We're bad right now.
Yeah,
This
I
is
got
real
the
fucking
answer.
bad.
I got the answer right here from David Schwartz. 4 years ago in Reddit, he wrote that some people use BTC for Bitcoin, but people who care about standards use XBT, or XRP's first letter is X because XRP is not issued by any country. In the early days, we called the ledger's native asset ripples. So the natural currency code to choose was XRP. So the RP stands for ripples. The X stands for not issued by any one country.
It's read the ISO thing, ISO 1472 or something like that.
Oh, so while I was talking to the dinosaurs, the dinosaur one brought it up like, oh, it's not backed by any country. And I'm like, but they're going to use it. No. I was like, you're just in denial. I'm good.
You're done. Right?
I didn't have the energy, right?
Yeah, what's the argument? Cash is safe? Cash is king?
Cash
Well, what is it backed by?
Telling me.
That's the argument.
Oh my god.
You're infatuated with the physical something that has no fucking backing of any kind, but just because it's something tangible you can hold in your hand, you think it's king. Like, literally, that's not how any of this shit works at all.
So we got lower on deck, lowers up, and then we also got
what's
sorry
up,
to
y'all?
interrupt you, gentlemen, and then we got the ladies on. So let the ladies introduce themselves if they want to. If you guys don't know them, please go ahead. We'll start with Prime. Go ahead.
Hello, I'm Optimistic Prime, also known as Amanda Jones Archer. My husband's making the fire in the background. We live on a school bus, 1996 international school bus. Have since 2018. And I'm building a humanitarian project on the blockchain, have been since 2021. And I'm a truther on TikTok. So I've lost 5 accounts, 2 at 55,000. And I'm happy to always find people who are into the blockchain, who get it, who understand that the only way out is through. And there's, it's us that make the plan. And I'm honored to be here and amongst fellow truthers.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Fire,
Is it flat? That's all I want to know.
Wait
Is
till
it flat?
really starts talking. That was just her little tiny 30-second pitch, man.
That was your little.
Well, if you guys would shut the fuck up, we could fucking
I know,
listen to her.
on TikTok as well.
What's that?
Sorry, can you
Puma?
repeat that?
Can you drop your TikTok information so we can connect to you as well?
Yeah, it's Optimistic Prime 5.0 right now. All the other ones,
I got
have
it,
like
Brian.
10,
I'll drop it.
10
Drop that shit.
imposters. Yeah, I have a lot of imposters who send those messages out like, I have the answer for you. And I'm like,
That's how you know you're
5.0.
doing it right.
That's right.
Hey, man, I got a warning today on X saying that they've limited my view and put warnings on my account. And, over 5 years of being a truther, 20 years of being a real truther, it's a badge of honor. It's that there's obviously something I have to say that they don't like. And at the end of the day, only the good people find me. So I feel like I'm sort of protected, even though I really want my doors.
All the more
Okay.
reason to say it more.
Jason Slater. Okay, go back. Jason Slater. Okay, thanks. It's just crypto stands for the practice of information. So there's a lot of things going around. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
everybody
what that
thinks
means.
they know what XRP stands for.
So
Well,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
He was asking what XCN stands for.
Oh, probably China.
But you guys,
yen. But that's Onyx coin,
if
right?
you know, write it down, man. Because
yeah,
I just thought it was Onyx coin. I didn't look. I wasn't thinking that far. Like, what does it actually stand for?
What I learned.
want to touch. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say what I learned about tokens is that when you're looking at actual like money, every currency has to be 3 letters. That's why if you're like, actually, I don't know if any of you coded in the background of making a token, but I was trying to make my Yahweh token in December, and I learned that unless it's a 3-digit, it has to be what's the word?
Hex code.
Yeah,
hex code.
Like the hexadecimal. So if you're making anything more than 3 letters, it has to be hexadecimal. So it sort of reiterates what I was about to say. So what I learned is that, EUR, USD, if it starts with X, it means international. It means sovereign. And so that's why when you were reading out the XRP, I mean, the definition that guy wrote was pretty cool definition, but that's why XLM, that's why XRP, because it's international. No country owns it. So yeah. And I could show my other shit, but I won't.
No, love it, chill it. But let me say this. So Jeffrey Dahmer's Ford fucking Ranger, I always thought it was cross-border remittance protocol, which is cool, like she was saying. But the thing is, here's the thing. I firmly believe, and always have believed for fucking years, is that the cross-border remittance bullshit is a Trojan horse. We're really after real-world assets on chain. And we're really after derivatives and all kinds of other shit. All the money. The money.
Correct.
So,
and they never
the Trojan horse is the fucking cross-border payments bullshit.
Yeah.
It's their
But it has
first
nothing to
vertical
do with
power,
that.
Just
It
like
has-
Amazon was selling books, but now look what it's grown into. It's just
Yeah,
the
because
first
it's
power.
the way they kept everybody out, and we're
Correct.
gonna remember that. You know what
Correct.
I mean? Yeah.
Because no one was actually really talking about that. It was actually really about the debt. It was never about cross-border payments. It was more about tokenizing the debt and how are we going to manage this liquidity crisis problem. Vice versa, this pitch of cross-border payments and Ripple's going to be global remittance and all this. No, that wasn't the key plan. Was how the hell do we keep the dollar, the world reserve currency, without it going to shit? And how do we fix the dollar to give it more utility, to give it to reach more people? Because we can't keep printing dollars, but we still need more reach on the dollar. So how do we do that? How do we do that in a digital way? And then boom, Ripple, USD, Treasury, all this shit, Quant, fucking Gilbert comes in the picture, Trump comes into the picture, fucking Larson comes into the picture, Stefan comes into the picture, all these fucking characters all come into the picture, but you see a clear vision of what's really going down here. It was always about derivatives. Always about derivatives. It was never about fucking...
Zerker said, hey, let's meet all the ladies. Optimistic Prime talks for 2 minutes, and then Nerdy goes on to a fucking rant.
You fucking nerdy. Fuck nerdy.
My bad for fucking explaining something that has a meaning to it. My fucking bad.
Let's go Ninja, because everybody knows Steph, but Ninja then Steph.
Maybe not. Maybe nobody knows me.
Unless you want to go, Steph. You want to fucking go.
I'm Stephanie. I'm Island Ghost. I've been part of the Blue Crew for as long as I can remember. I'm learning how to speak in front of the camera because I'll be speaking at Apex this year, and I get really nervous. So this has been very helpful. Thank you. Shout out Dual Citizen and the Blue Crew for getting me a microphone, because now I'm never going to shut up.
Damn it, Joel. Why'd you do
but
that?
at least now we can understand what you're saying. So.
Ninja, what do you got? Ninja, go ahead.
Well, I'm so super nervous. Okay, hi. I'm Ninja Bunu Queen.
It's okay. It's only recorded. They usually get about 40,000 people that watch it later.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So I go by Mary. I'm not the dev, but I'm just part of the project. I'm just on X. I've been part of the crypto for a couple of years now, but new into the XRP. I'm really enjoying it, and thank you so much for having me up on this space, you guys. I really wasn't expecting to be up on the space. I was coming to support Steph, but I came up because I got called out, so for sure.
This is good for you, man. You're getting better and better every day.
What project are you talking about, Ninja? What project are you talking about?
Okay, so
I'm going to drop the website.
If you go to Ninja Bunu XRP.com. There's a bit. It's encouraged to go through the website. There's been a lot of work done to it. It has like the tokenomics. It has NFTs. It has everything that you want to know about the Ninja Bunu project is on that website. The ticker, it's like
The ticker.
I'm so new. I'm sorry.
I mean, what else do you call it?
You're doing
Tickers.
great.
You're doing
Yeah.
great, honey.
But
Hey, this
so
ain't no
I
serious
really
show,
enjoyed
so
the
you
project
can
because
relax. It's all good.
it's the artwork's different. I like the it's not as like a lot of NFTs out there aren't like it's a nice artwork. I'm a big fan of art, so
So it doesn't look like a hideous JPEG.
Dude, check out that website. This guy built this guy. I met this guy in a space and he started following me around. He was learning Midnight with me. He had no coding experience. Check out that website. It's probably the best website I have seen to date. You can buy crypto right from there. You can buy his NFTs right from there. I mean, he did an amazing job. And she just kind of stumbled onto this project and now she's part of the queen. Now she's the queen of the Ninja Bunus.
The art
well,
is,
he's always so busy
nice.
working in the background, so I kind of try to support and represent, but I'm still so new at this. Thank you for having me up, having the mic.
What did you say, Buster?
Some of these
The
bunnies
art
have
is
boobs.
awesome. This is it right here. That looks
It's amazing.
Some of the bunnies have
That was
boobs.
great.
I just noticed.
And I didn't get a boob bunny. I just
request for them to make the female bunnies because I'm a fan of the female-looking bunnies. That's why there was female ones in there.
I'm a fan of the
and there's
female
more
looking
to
bunnies
it
too.
as well. I mean,
Me
the
too,
NFTs
brother. Me too.
So
NFTs come
also
with-
the baby Nibunus are coming, and there's going to be quite a few of them. I'm super excited for
So
those ones,
cute.
and those ones will be
So
cheaper.
Cheaper? Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, they're still.
That's
I mean,
so
it's,
cute.
I think. What did I pay for it? 25 XRP for one of those. And
Yes,
there was,
25.
and it was. It comes with merch. It comes with all kinds of shit. You're automatically part of the airdrop. I mean,
They
these
look like
NFTs.
Fortnite characters.
These NFTs come with some utility. I mean, come with some perks too.
Yeah, they do. So the reason why these ones are more expensive is because they do come with perks, and also there's a giveaway for like I think it's a bag of Nibunu, 50 XRP, and a full set of merch, and then one of the merch mugs will have your NFT that you bought on it sent to you as well. And so all you have to do in order to be part of the giveaway is buy one. I think there's like only like 4 or 5 left or something though.
And he only made 30. I mean, it's really
Yeah, clean.
he's kept. I got mine. Get your Ninja Bunu NFT here. I'm gonna put the ticker in the chat too if you guys want to grab some token. We and it was a good entry because he had to he got kind of suspended, like, so nobody really got any information on it. And then it was like 20K yesterday. I think it's up to like 42K now. I think it's gonna go like just like Luminati. I think it has the same potential with the merch and everything. I'm glad I met him. I really am.
We're glad I met you too.
They made a song about me. I haven't heard it yet. You got to send it to Buster. Berserker. They'll play it. They got the good mute soundboards.
Oh really? I don't know how to do that, man. I'm so like.
Is it on YouTube or do you just got a file?
Okay, so right now I'm currently like I was on YouTube, but when I clicked on your link, it freaking brought me to Safari. So I'm just like.
No, he meant to you have a YouTube channel that you can upload that song to yourself.
Oh,
like we stream, Bagman's music, or Uga's got his channel now with music.
No.
You don't have one. How do you have the music in a file? Is what we're asking.
I have it in Telegram. I can download it and send it to. You have it in your.
Do I have it in my X account?
Yeah, you have it in your. He sent it
I
to
can
you.
send it to Buster that way.
Yeah, no, he sent it to you right away because it was your
So
part.
it was from him, not from you. Okay.
Yes, the song's from him.
Hey, can we go back to?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. You go. Optimism.
I was just gonna say, can we go back to Nerdy talking about tokenizing debt? Because I think that's a quintessential argument that very many people don't even talk about. Because how do you shake out? Yes. Okay. Yes, you agree. Go berserk.
No, I'm saying go, nerdy. That's your fucking.
That's your cue.
I'll shut the fuck up.
No, that's your cue. We want to hear it. I just wanted to introduce the girls that were already nervous. Nerdy's pouting.
We're missing World Be Free too.
Yeah, hop on, Melissa, for sure.
That'd be sweet to have her.
She wanted Optimistic wanted to go back to your, Optimistic Prime wanted to go back to your conversation about say it again, I forgot. Taxing
Tokenizing debt.
Tokenizing
That's what is so special about the XRPL that nobody really talks about, is that, you know, like for me, because I've made like 3 tokens on the XRPL, and one of them I finally, or actually 2. Sorry, I've made 4 now. 2 of them are I coded with just the basic, because I'm not a coder, like the JSON on XRPL.services, because I didn't have 100 XRP. Because if you go through the XApps through XRPL.services, they'll charge you 100 XRP and they burn it. And so I learned like 4 weeks ago that you could actually just do basic coding. And I got help from Will from XRP, as well as AI, and I did it. Took me. Kept getting the mistake around there's something wrong here, and that's how I figured out the hexadecimal. It took me like 14 hours to figure that damn shit out. But anyways, when you make this token, if you don't burn, like in First Ledger, you burn the issuer, right? So you never actually see it. But if you see it, you notice that when you make a token, there is a negative number. So all of a sudden, a negative number. Now, I haven't played much around with the negative numbers, but this has been my suspicion for a very long time, that like I lived in France when I was 14, and I went to the World War II museum. And what was very apparent to me is how inflation happened, right? And the cost of things goes up. And so we are on the brink of World War III with inflation skyrocketing and all the countries in the world being in debt to each other. And so how do you shake that out without everything collapsing? And so I have felt for a very long time that it is through the tokenization of debt that you're able, and through XRP, XLM, XDC, and the other ones, that you're able to sort of sort it out in a way that keeps, doesn't completely pull the system apart and collapse everything. And so when Nerdy was talking about tokenized debt, I was sort of curious, because my perspective is from that, more hypothetical / made my token saw that there's a negative number. And if you charge, I don't know if you know this either, if you put like a fee on your token, what actually happens is the fee goes to the issuer wallet. And so if you're watching it, it actually decreases the supply, because a positive number added to the negative number decreases the supply. So that was a super fascinating aspect of that too.
That was the whole thing behind Hawktua Girl, was that people were stealing they're rugging people through the fees. So they made $2 million through just through fees alone.
Wow. Buster, I put that link in there for that song. If you can play that song. I haven't heard it yet, but apparently they made a song for us.
That's crazy. If you can actually make it work, I'd be so grateful.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I just want to go back on something really quick that
real quick.
Prime brought up earlier. So ISO 4217. People around the world rely on almost 300 different currencies to do business with each other, which is why it pays to use ISO 4217. The standard establishes international recognized codes for representation of currencies that enable clarity and reduce errors. Currencies are represented both numerically and alphabetically using their 3-digit or 3 letters. XRP, XLM, same shit, right? Some alphabetical codes major currencies are familiar with, such as Euro, EUR, for euros. Fortunately, ISO 4217 covers everything from Afghanis to Zimbabwe as well. It's a big deal. That's the reason why, if you go on the XRP Ledger docs, you don't even have to go to Ripple. You go to the XRP Ledger docs, and it shows you why the X was chosen, because it's directly related, and it refers to ISO 4217.
Does it say anything else about X?
That's where the X comes from. That's where it derives from.
Yeah, but does it explain anymore? Like, no, it obviously doesn't. So it's really interesting that this happened because I created my very first token was called the Ohm coin on Stellar. And it was literally a symbol that I had made in a hole in the ground of the Warsaw Caves in Ontario in 2013 when I quit nursing school. And then 5 days later found my future husband who's sitting in front of me. I made this symbol and it took me years to realize it was an OM. And then we have this bus named Optimistic Prime, so it became the logo for Optimistic Prime. Then I realized, that's bizarre. You know, the very first sound ever made in my mom was Buddhist Christian, so I was raised with the mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, and you know, Om is something that a lot of people know, and in the Buddhist culture, it's the very first sound of resonance field, right? And so, sorry, I'll have to pause.
Yeah.
What is
I have 3 kids under 8, and 2 of them are boys,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they
Oh,
fight
God
in the
It's all good.
So
we
are you
can barely hear him. It doesn't
Prime?
even matter. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
We don't
have
hear
a lot
what
of
you
kids
hear.
on here.
Okay, awesome. So what happened is I made this token, and this is how I first learned because, you know, I'm poor, and I was like, what's the cheapest way to make a token? And, you know, the best way to learn about the blockchain when you're terrified of it, because, you know, as a truther, I'm terrified of blockchain. How do I learn to not be afraid is to learn how it could empower me and therefore could empower other people. And so what's super fascinating is I realized through this conversation that X stood for international. And I have this app that I want to have like an internal marketplace that eventually like trades people and people building tiny homes and homesteaders and health, you know, healers and, truthers. They can all just sort of share their wares in an internal space that's a private members association. So that, you know, is by living sovereign men and women, right? Which is, you know, where your sovereignty comes from. And that's the whole conversation about the straw man and all that shit. So anyways, when I learned that X meant international, I was like, shut up, I have a token called OM. I'm like, I'm going to totally remake it on the XRPL as XOM. And so that's my other token. Now it's not for sale. And that's one of the reasons why I created the Blue Umbrella token is because I was like, okay, I need to do this right because this is like something. And so I'm trying to learn through the Blue Umbrella token about AMMs, about, you know, all the things that I need to do so that when I launch the XOM token, it's done properly. And so that, you know, so it's sitting there. It's been sitting there since November 11th, 2023. I hope to launch it this year, but the dream of that token is that it helps finance land homesteads for myself specifically. And then from there, anybody who sort of wants to build the dream out, and that it helps build tiny homes, buses, vans, and homesteads for people so that we create this like, because a lot of people these days, I think I've noticed that the conversation is starting to shift to like, what happens after, you know? And for years, everybody used to tell me like, ask me whenever I was like hired somebody to teach me about money or whatever, they're like, you know, who's your audience? Who's your business? Who's your audience? And I was like, I actually don't know. I'm like, I thought it was the tiny home people, but it's clearly not the tiny home people. But it's the XRP people. You know, there's something about the XRP people that, you know, you figured it out and you're not afraid and you're empowering yourself and you're good people. And I mean, not everybody, but everybody I've met through this whole journey. And so, you know, and when you're all millionaires and you all have good hearts and you want to change the world, you know, that's my project. And my project was what happens after all of it happens. And so, the XOM thing or the X thing is super interesting. And I had forgotten that there was actually an ISO standard for it. So thanks for bringing that up. I read that years ago, but because that's aligned with the Basel stuff too, right? Like all of those standards and why banks were failing. And yeah. Thanks for nodding your head. Appreciate. You guys can interrupt me anytime.
There's the COMEX rule 589. There's Basel 3. There's ISOs, all the ISOs. You know what I mean?
COMEX 589 has to do with silver in particular. That's a rule given by the CME, and
they can revalue it at any time if they need to.
If they need to,
which is MAGA's push for precious metals.
Well, CME's biggest thing is that we have to protect our sovereign debt at all costs, right? Because without protecting our sovereign debt, then what's the point of the dollar, right? Because debt is the dollar. It's not the other way around. So, and without debt is, so how it works is history time. How it works is that the United States is like the mafia, and we hold everyone hostage by offering them security through our military, and if they don't comply, we'll blow their ass up, so they have to comply. And so
True.
we have this tool called the dollar, and we force people to use it and trade with it, because if they don't trade with it, we'll blow their ass up. So that's how the dollar works. And
My stick's bigger than yours.
that's pretty much how it works. And dollar's never going away anywhere. So
you know why I'm in overload, Kev Hay? Because of that. Because of this motherfucker right here, son.
I tell you, we got a girl freaking nerdy now, man. Those two could go, whoa, they'd have us going deep.
Look at this
I
motherfucker.
followed nerdy
Look
for a
at
long
these
time. That's a
motherfuckers.
sweet picture.
Look at these
Oh.
motherfuckers.
Look at the
What does that mean behind it?
But you know, Zach, go down. You know one thing about them? We know one thing they all have in common: German and Scottish.
Wow.
German and Scottish.
When was
German,
this?
Scottish. German, Scottish.
Last night. This was
Hold up.
last.
And what is the other common denominator?
Darling
I don't
House
wanna,
is
I
German.
thought they were gonna be wearing red
Alderati.
shoes.
Yeah.
and I don't want to be the guy who's going to bring that up, but what else
Trump.
do they have in common? Tiny hats,
Tiny hats. If you know, you know.
right?
Tiny hats, bro.
People do think that the power is going to give up or something's going to shift. You're absolutely fucking stupid. I have to be honest with you. You're absolutely fucking stupid, because that's not going to happen. Because
You're
how the
fucking
world
stupid.
because how
love
the
it.
world works is another history lesson is that all this came from China. It all migrated from that part, and then everyone kept getting kicked out until they found the spot and they kicked everyone else out. Hello, and that's your conflict. And now these people who've been kicked out from everywhere are trying to say, no, this is ours, and the people who've been there are like, no, motherfucker, you fucking came in. And then that's what you have, the Greater Israel Project, and that's what you have, the maritime routes, and there you have your Greenland, and then you have your Canada, and then you have all your quote unquote BRICS, which is absolutely bullshit, because they don't want to replace the dollar. They're trying to just basically have a separate economy, but it all has to do with AI and technology, because you know the one with the AI and the one with the manufacturing, the one with the materials is going to be the one who's the more powerful country, because it's going to be the one creating the most powerful military. That's what it's really all about, right?
Yep. Happy days. I'm vibing with Optimus Prime or Optimistic Prime. She resonates truth and love, much love and respect. I think she's married. Happy days.
And the kid.
And
So is he. So is he.
I always
What
appreciate
I get the fuck.
There you
A
Yeah.
go.
lot of
I
arts
think-
going on there, bud.
I think that
We
you know
got
what Nerdy
somebody
said.
else.
Like, this is the one way that Nerdy and I are different, right? Because like I'm Optimistic Prime and you're Nerdy, you know, and there is a reason why we're called those things. And like, you know, for me, I believe that everybody has a choice, especially right now. And I believe we're going through 0 point. And I believe that everybody has the opportunity to be the hero of their own story. And, you know, people want to be on the winning side. And so they choose, you know, if they're going to be the hero of their own story, who's the boss of that story? And so I believe that we have a chance right now that these people that would otherwise be grouped in the nefariousness of the world have an opportunity to be the greatest heroes of all time. And if you realize that the people were going to win, and you realize that being benevolent in that storyline was a positive thing, could it happen? Like that's the truth that I like to believe in, because otherwise blackpilling is depressing, man. And it is hard to survive when you blackpill. I mean, it's good to know the truth, and it's good to know like what's happened up to this point, but I don't necessarily believe that these people they're navigating it just as much as we are, and that the opportunity is that we have a choice right now. You know, and Trump in 2016, he said, and most people didn't pay attention, and I had Trump derangement syndrome. So like I used to fight with people over this shit. So I didn't realize until I started paying attention that he might be different than everybody else. And for me, it's save the children, save the world. And so anybody who's against trafficking and outing that shit, you know, that's my line. And otherwise, you know, like you be you. And so for me, I think that Trump has an opportunity, in 2016, he said, this is different. I'm giving the power back to the people. But the problem is the people will fight for their prison. And so, you know, my perspective is that, hopium is important, until people think somebody's going to save them. And I think that that's, where we actually are the same. We're like all of the storylines, no matter what they are, whether it's, a bunch of people are going to be the heroes of, part of the hero of the whole storyline or not. Ultimately, it's each of us choosing to be the hero of our own story that allows for it to happen. And that and that nobody's coming to save us. And I think that that's where, Nerdy, that's why I love you so much, is that you're like, hey guys, nobody's coming to save us. And so am I. It's just from like,
Thanks, Nerdy.
Red pill,
Nerdy.
black pill.
I agree. Though. I think we're the change, man.
Baggy, that's a write up. That's a write up, bag man.
I think it more has to do with I don't like being lied to and I don't like delusion. And if something is not gonna go the way, like for example, like all this Q stuff, that's one thing, right? The QFS stuff, garbage, trash, not even true. Gasera and Nasera, garbage, trash, not even true. Saving the kid stuff, straight excuse. It's not even real, right? Because nothing really even fucking happened. So at the end of the day, what really did happen is that 2020 took out everybody. It damaged the middle class more than anything. We have kids who are between 7 years old and adults who are between up to like 42-year-olds are just flopping away, right? Which is not normal. Let's be real. And then you have a report that came out that said that person, that administration's project was the most effective project that came out when we know that the whole thing was bullshit to begin with. So, and then to coat that into sprinkle coat to say that it was about the children is absolutely ridiculous, right? Because what really happened is that we all got screwed. Both administrations from both parties, both left and right, all they did was print a whole bunch of money. And now all of us, no matter whether we believed in it or not, are screwed because of that situation.
Hey, real quick. I
But
want
at
to
the
shout
end of
out.
the day, we're still the change, and none of that fucking matters. We're either gonna change shit or we're not. We can fucking
We
cry
are.
about
We're
all the
changing.
shit
We're
that's
changing.
happened in the past, or we could change it.
There was a former employee of a company who tried to change something, and then they suicided his ass.
Well, then the babies go to the left, and the people that aren't scared go to the right and do something. I mean you're just saying you're capable of change, but you're scared.
It's not about being scared. It's about being like, do you want to live? Do you not want to live? Are you stupid or are you smart? Right? Because you can be a humble idiot and just be like, like for example, like there's a comedian who said, all these people, all these MAGA people, and all these strong American people, they're willing to die for the country, but they're not willing to learn math, right? Because dying for your country is so noble, but learning math is not it, right? So I think that's what it really comes down to is, yeah, you can go and die for a country, do whatever, or you can just learn math and understand how shit works and then work around it. That's just my perspective. Everyone's different.
We got a couple other ladies in the chat. We got Based Amy. Shout out Based Amy.
Based Amy.
Yep. Hop on. We'll bounce you
Hop on, Amy.
Hold on. We got fucking that guy. And then we also got
G left.
Oh, G bounced. Okay.
We got that guy though.
What's up, that guy?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Good, brother.
Who is that?
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just driving down the highway. Got to head up to Canada for a couple days. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's snowing pretty bad. So.
Where in Canada are you going? That's where I'm from.
Sault Ste. Marie.
I have good friends in the Sioux. Yeah, there's a lot of snow up there. Best drivers, though. They know how to drive in snow in the Sioux.
Well, they don't plow worth of shit up there. So it's like you drive around the neighborhoods and you can see where the what do they call them? Those manholes. They're like 6 inches below the packed ice and snow. So yeah, I had to go rent out a truck just to drive out there because the car I have is a front wheel drive. And that's not going to cut it. That's not going to make it up there.
Hey, how does it feel driving in the 51st state?
Well, man, I talked to a few people there, and they agree. They want to join.
Fuck yeah, fuck the crown.
Yeah, they're sick and tired of everything that happened there, especially with that whoever that singer guy was from the 80s. I guess he's resigning, right? Didn't he resign yesterday or something?
Trudeau.
Yeah.
Trudeau, yeah.
You mean Castro's kid?
Castro's kid, yeah. Fuck
Straight
Trudeau.
up.
Hey,
Oh,
Trudeau,
they're
if you're
all
listening,
related.
Fuck you.
They're all cousins.
Hey, is Ninja Buno still here? Ninja Buno, paging Ninja Buno. Queen, are you still here?
I don't like Trudeau, man. Trudeau's
She
such a man.
Ninjas. No, I got to get rid of somebody.
You can park me in the back if you want.
Oh, I don't like Trudeau, bro.
Well, you can take me off. I'll just listen because, like I say, I'm driving.
Ninja Buno
Beautiful.
Queen's Canadian as
Right,
well.
That guy, thank you
He's
for
that guy.
everything. Safe travels, bro.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Damn, you in Alberta? Bro, I'm about to
Ninja-
move back home.
Ninja Bunu, up. Go ahead.
Honestly, when that becomes a 51st state, I'll move back to Alberta in a heartbeat.
I don't know if anybody can hear me.
In a fucking
got
heartbeat.
you.
I'll move back to
Okay.
Alberta.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to put me down anytime. Just letting you know.
Happy
I'm-
days.
No, you're
Put you
new.
down.
Get priority. Fuck these other guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're tired of the sword fight.
Damn.
We're gonna take you out. You're good.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Booma's talking to somebody on the phone. Shit, he doesn't
Ninja-
give a shit.
He don't
Yeah.
give.
And then if we do go over 12 and we drop you down, you can just stay in the back and we'll rotate you back in.
Oh, it takes
if we
12?
have to.
Wicked.
No,
No,
it takes
no, it-
10, but 2 in the back.
But we can
Yeah.
have 2 in the back. So.
Two in the
That's
back.
right, RN. Trudeau
Two in the back.
suspended
What's up,
parliament,
Max?
bro.
2 in the
That-
pink.
That was
Hey, I
some,
wanna
that
say
was
something
some
real quick.
shady stuff. That was. Hold on, real quick.
Click
Trudeau
the-
suspended.
Click the link.
Never
Will
go.
be free. Click the link based Amy. Go.
Click on that
Sorry.
one. Trudeau suspended Parliament before they were about to vote. No confidence on his ass. Then he resigned. That's exactly 100% true. That's exactly what happened. Go ahead, Steph.
Actually, I wanted to give a shout out to XRP Bags, Ninja Bunu, and Optimistic Prime. I know you guys always hear me in those spaces. I'm always playing his music, singing his music in the karaoke spaces. And he's been my mentor and friend. And I got new girlfriends, Bagman. I actually know some girls now. So I just want to shout out XRP Bags, who's brought all of us, I think, together in one way or another.
For sure, man.
Amen.
Yes.
And that's XRP Bags on X?
Yep, and on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel that he streams every day. He says, "Why she want my bags now?"
I want my bags now.
Let me see you throw something down.
That's one of his thoughts.
Follow.
Okay, he's actually got a really good YouTube stream. He does every day. He does the Moon O'Clock News. His music is amazing. It's what's kept me going for the last 4 years. And I
me
want
hear
your
you
bags now,
spit.
Bagman. I want your bags now, Bagman. But yeah,
Yeah, good shit, man.
don't fade him. Don't fade XRP Bags. He is definitely his music is
Bro.
kept me.
Yo, check out this meme real quick. What?
Yeah, bro, do it. Run it.
Oh my God, run it.
Freaking
Where'd
chat.
that track go? Hey, Buster had a track.
No, because there was nothing there.
Not all
But,
beef dinners are the same.
I didn't send it to you right. Then check in your check in your messages. I sent it in your messages too. In X.
What is this?
You're
dirty-
okay, G. You're flying away over there in LA.
Yeah, G's in a storm.
You know, I've been out in Vegas.
Hope you're
The last
safe,
time I
bro.
was in LA, it was windy like that, man. People were like fucking hiding. It's been
Yo, I'm in Florida right now.
Adam,
Who
hop on,
let
bro.
Canada's weather come down to Florida? It's fucking cold down
it's
here
cold
right
here in
now.
North Carolina too. And there was actually frost. There was actually ice on the water yesterday. I've never seen that since I've been here. It's cold.
All right, yeah. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Here's some
What's up?
terminology. Before we were talking about the debt, I'll go back to original question. So the original question is talking about the debt. Here you go. So there's a few terms you guys got to remember because this is going to be the future terms you're going to hear about in 2025 going on to 2028. First one, tokenized derivatives. Tokenized derivatives are blockchain-based digital assets representing derivatives such as futures, options, swaps, and other
Was it?
financial contracts. They are created using smart contracts and deployed on blockchain. So one term right there. Second term, tokenized deposits. Okay, tokenized deposits refer to blockchain-based representation of traditional deposits accounts or funds held in a financial institution like a bank. Okay, these tokenized assets are created as a digital token on a blockchain CCIP, represented in claims to fiat currency or other deposits, assets in financial systems. So imagine RLUSD. Next one, last one. No, it's actually two more. This is the second to last one. This one is from Judy, because we all love Judy. Judy. Trust treasury bonds. Trust treasury bonds, okay? Refer to a concept of tokenizing traditional treasury bonds, T-bonds, or creating blockchain-based trust structures that represent ownership of such government debt instrument. Tokenized treasury bonds combine the benefit of blockchain technology with the safety and reliability of government-backed securities, offering innovative use case for decentralized finance, DeFi, and traditional markets. So bridging the gap between both. And where was the last one? Last one is this one.
Later, Batman.
Tokenized treasury bonds, which is T-bonds, are digital representations of traditional government-issued treasury bonds that utilize blockchain technology for issuance, trading, and settlement. They bring benefits of blockchain such as transparency, efficiency. So you have the trust treasury bonds, you have the tokenized bonds, you have tokenized deposits, and then you have tokenized derivatives. That's literally all it is. And all that is all XRP, all that is all CCIP, all that is all quant. That's literally them alone.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Rich ducks.
That's it. That's it.
Is duck.
That's what you're gonna see forming.
World Be Free said Stephanie said don't fade. Bagman was laughing. It's like, man, I speak pure DJ now. And that's part. I speak pure.
We're live on X, bro. So it works, man. We haven't been live on X.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
63 watching on X.
Fuck it.
Ooh wee.
Here's an article from INX. Okay. Tokenized bonds, the revolution in investment you can't ignore. And it goes on and tells you how it's a 24/7. Tokenized bonds can be traded seamlessly 24/7, making it potentially high liquid asset. I'm telling you, you guys are sleeping. This is where it all comes down to.
Sleeping,
bro, you're saucing us. You're saucing us, and I love it.
But the thing is that not a lot of people. But you'll go on X and you go on Twitter, and everyone is pushing like their own whatever. But it's like this right here, this shit right here. This is the sauce right here. Like this is it.
We've been holding the sauce for 7 years. 7
years. 7 years.
It ain't a fucking
7 years.
It's 7 years in his ass, son.
It's literally
it ain't a proper show unless FPS 420 rocks 30 million.
The 30 million, it's happening. It's real. Finally, someone that understands, bro. 30 million is real.
Let's go, bro.
Noodle heads.
Where did he get that from?
Everyone,
I'm telling you,
30 million.
30 million is real. 330 is real. 500 million is real. $1 billion is real. These numbers are fucking real. Just because market cap, fuck your market cap. Where's your market cap to a $250 market? What is your market cap to a $1 market?
Crypto's a scam.
Absolutely
a scam, nerdy. But nerdy, you gotta watch what you put in there.
You don't know nothing.
You gotta watch what you put in there.
Take your market cap, turn around, stick it up your Rudy Boo candy ass, go down your jaboni line.
You candy ass.
Can you smell?
Sire!
Bro, I'm telling you, come on now.
Based Amy, our best British broad on the chat. Let's go.
She's the only one that took the time to put lipstick on. The rest of us are like,
you fucking.
Good evening.
Get your act together. What's up, Amy?
Happy New Year, although I'm a little bit unwell.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Based Amy. Welcome to Ladies Night. Mike, I've got a couple other ladies up here. Optimistic Prime, Ninja Bunu Queen. Let's go.
Let's go. Well, thank you so much. And I'm not normally, because I'm actually still in the US, and I'm just getting over a little bit of a unpleasant lurgy. So So normally I wouldn't hear you because it'd be 3:30 in the morning. I'm having my beauty sleep, but I'm still in Florida. So I just jumped on and I heard the Mr. Positive Nerdy X talking doom and gloom, Mr. Reality Check.
It's just reality check. Wake up. Here's some cold water.
I like
Here's
Miss
the
Optimism
cold
up here
water.
next to me. I like Miss Optimism here. I like your.
The Pope said hello.
Dirty. Can you hear Amy?
I love Amy.
Okay, well, she's talking.
Yeah, Amy's good. We can hear her.
Oh, you can hear me, darling.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
fine.
Well, I have a. Is my voice sexy?
Oh,
tell me it's
Amy.
sexy.
All day, Amy.
Ooh-wee.
All day, Amy.
Love the voice. I've been really unwell, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Hey,
I've had a
Amy.
bit of a-
Hey, Amy.
Yes,
You still
yes,
got
darling.
it. You still got it.
Thank
I
you,
would.
darling. Oh, hello.
I would.
Nerdy
I'm
X,
married,
I'll
I
give you my
can't
number.
comment.
Where the hell are you?
Hey, I'll come visit UK. I'll come across the pond for you,
She's
girl.
in
What's
Florida
up?
right now.
The full name. What's Nerdy
She's
X?
in the U.S. right now.
Let's go.
Okay, get a room, guys.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee.
Age just a number, Amy. Age is just a number. What's up?
It is, isn't it? That's what they say. That's what they say. But it always seems to be worse for the women than it is for the men. I mean,
Hey, we
there's
got a population crisis. We gotta do our civil duty.
Well, that's true. You guys gotta, yeah. All right. I'm not. I think we need to change the subject. I'm getting
I think you're right.
Off
already.
the rails.
Off the rails. That's what they would say in the
Yes,
freaking vegan
very
spaces.
good.
Going off the rails.
Black
Now, I
filling
want to
apparently
say-
is not off the rails.
We're not going to.
I don't know if we can
actually, no.
tokenize that, Amy.
We have to have a. We have to stop. Black pill. I would call you Debbie Downer. Okay, because we know. I understand. We have to be realistic, right? We do. I know. But I do like the what if. I like the what if. I like to think, what if, darling? What if last night Brad Garlinghouse had dinner with Donald Trump? I mean, can you imagine that? And it's
I
like,
actually
hang on a
knew it
minute.
was going to happen. So this guy
He
told
did.
me. He did. This guy told me 4 days ago that his neighbor is friends with Brad. I don't know how this all went down. And he goes, he's meeting with Trump this week. And I just thought he was full of shit. But damn if that guy wasn't right.
So what do
will
we
have
think?
dinner with anybody that'll pay the $25.
Oh, come on, come on. Don't be so cynical. Listen, we
He
need
will.
our XRP
My wife
baby
has
to be
had dinner
going.
with him.
If you're not
How much
cynical,
does
are
he
you even
need?
alive? Are
How
you
much
even
does he
living?
need?
I'm
How
not
much?
cynical anymore.
How much is it to be with the Don Meister? I mean, my God, can you
25
imagine?
bucks.
Well, I think you need to get an NFT. I think once you get the NFT, you win a dinner with Mr. Trump.
Do you know how many NFTs I've got of his? Do you remember those NFTs that he put out on Phantom? You know the ones on Phantom with
Yep.
the beautiful Air Force? It was Melania's ones. I've got about 12 of those of her with
You
the
think
Air
they're
Force
real?
One. Huh?
You think they're legit, Milana?
I honestly, they're beautiful. They cost me $50 each or something. It was a sort of a lucky dip, but I've got the. I'd say it was from about three years ago or something, and they're really super duper 3D type NFTs with the two of them, and I can't show you it because they're in my Phantom, and I don't think I can. Oh wait a minute, can I do it on here? No, this is StreamYard.
We're at
You
this
can-
moment.
We are at
Where
that.
we? Oh,
Pretty
bye.
much.
We're at that moment.
Pretty much.
All right, what's Luminati doing?
I would
You
that
have Luminati?
right there. I missed the response because someone, I think it was
Dude.
Carl, said something earlier, and it was that would have been the perfect response to that one. He said,
Sir?
he said something about like he did his Luminati or something today. His blue is nutty or something today.
Illuminati balls. Illuminati balls. That's
Yeah.
what we got.
I'm
Amy.
Luminati today.
Yes.
Have you gotten your Bluminati?
Illuminati.
Do you know how many memes I have? I've got so many memes, but I haven't got the
Bluminati
Illuminati
is
yet.
us. It's us. We're the Blue Crew. It's our token.
Well, I have
Buster
to get
created it
some.
for us. Absolutely, your Blue Crew.
I have my
Okay.
RDC, which of course I don't have my bell for the swear,
RDC.
Mr. Berserker with his
He's pointing
naughty
out.
potty mouth. He's been very good tonight, I have to say.
He's on his best behavior actually today.
That's 'cause the
man. I'm
girls
proud
are
of you,
here.
Zerk.
It's
Look at me
because I
when I'm
got
talking to
Illuminati
Zerk.
balls from this video.
I'll get some
Hey.
Luminati. Who's got a link?
All
I
right.
can right now.
Award to the best transition goes to Nitro. Because that was smooth, motherfucker. That
Run
was
it.
smooth.
Run it. Yeah, we're dead ass. We're at that spot. Based Amy's about to fumble in. Throw the link in the chat.
I just threw it in
Yeah,
right now.
Talk about
It's
a segment transition, bro.
I threw it in
Hey,
the link.
can
I threw it in
I,
the chat.
Thank you so much. Actually, can you get on in Zaman in the
I
XP
can-
in the,
yeah,
the app store?
What's up,
Yeah,
Brian?
you can do
What
that through
happened?
XP Market.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that when I went to the link tree, whatever your version of the link tree is, it's the link to XRP Adult Services does not bring up a trust line, so I had to go to the XP Market one, and I just did
Yeah.
that, but or like
The
copy
XP
the
Market
if
one.
you were
Yeah,
that
you're
way.
right.
But just so
Somebody
you
give
know,
her the
because I
XP
always
Market
use
one.
those links, and also I wanted to ask, who is the creator, with a collective effort, and why did you choose to make so little? Because like I went today and I only got one because I can't afford more.
Yeah, it's actually like a joint effort because I told Baggy that I want to do Blue Crew, man, and he was like, "Bro, I got a Illuminati ready to go." So he already had the
Wait a minute, are
theme.
you telling me, are these
But
six,
now we're about to hold on.
$6.18?
Now
Yeah,
we're about
it's
to.
sending,
Yeah, they
dude.
are.
There's a lot to the theme, man. Is we're gonna sort of tie in the theme. We're moving to phase 2, take it to X more, and start displaying some art. You know, so
Well, as soon
we're
as
on
you're ready, I'll
phase 1
start
is
talking
YouTube,
about
but,
it.
yeah, and the low supply is just because there's not a lot of Blue Crew. You know what I'm saying? So make it.
Man, though, like you want to own this shit, like
Yeah.
I want more than one.
I know, but everybody, you know, everyone, like, to me, if you drop 10 ZRPs in something and you get 20 billion of them, who gives a shit? You don't even really see.
But you will
like
when
you do.
that many million people show up and want to be part of your project.
Like
That's my
drops.
that's my argument at this point is that like the
But then it's
trillions
gonna have to
too
be
much.
broken up a little bit.
Way too
Like
much.
now you'll start getting bits of it instead of, just grab a whole one if you can, and
Is it
Yeah,
$6.18?
that's-
Is that
But,
how
you
much?
know,
it'll definitely.
Is that it?
Hang on.
it's different.
Real
It's a little
quick, can
different,
someone
but
give Amy the XP Market link. I don't have it. Nerdy, can you give him the X or
I
Buster, give
got the link.
$5.
Market? Thank you. $5.
$80.
Is it
$5.
$6.18 for one?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's
Let's
gonna hit.
go.
It's gonna hit 100 market cap before the night's over, in my opinion.
What's
And I
that?
haven't even started talking about it on that.
Satoshi's
So
uncle?
I've literally been waiting for Buster to tell me it was okay to talk about it. The only reason I'm not talking about it is because we want the Blue Crew to get in while it's still.
Yeah, we did 2 laps around the block, man. We did. This is the 4th show. I didn't want to really go out there around
talked about
outside
it
of YouTube until we get as many Blue Crew people on board.
So I
So,
haven't been talking
just-
about it. Every now and then I'll drop a few breadcrumbs to people, but I
Berserker
haven't.
Mom fucking made this bitch. Kev Hay, you fucking with a liner, motherfucker. Shit ain't too
Oh,
much.
bro, the one with the liners? Those
It's
are
a fucking,
fire.
It's a homemade from fucking Berserker Mom, bro.
For sale.
Nice.
Don't you hate on my hat?
How many
Let's go.
Those are
ZRPs for
hella
one?
nice.
It's one of a
I
kind,
bought.
bro. It's
I'll be honest
priceless.
with you, I bought 10
Sell me
XRP
one.
worth.
Look
And I'm
at
doing
Paul.
well.
Hey, Paul's a sexy dude. Look at Paul. Paul, where'd
Paul
you go?
Dice, what are you doing, son?
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
You're on
Purchasing
mute,
as we
sir.
You're
speak,
muted.
gentlemen.
You're muted.
You son of a
I
biscuit
gotta
maker.
figure out my.
You got one of those
pulled up.
old school shit
Or
beanies,
my-
those thin ones. I
Hold
hate
on,
those
hold on,
beanies.
hold
Hey,
on,
you're
hold on, hold on.
Canadian. You called it a toque.
Everybody's
I'm now
Canadian.
in.
around
They've
Yeah,
got
see?
now part of the.
Finger that shit, bro. Yep.
Represent.
Represent. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Let's go.
XR Bishop, it's in the chat. The Illuminati on XP Market information is in the chat.
It's like
I'm
10,000.
I'm in the team. I'm on the team. I'm in the
Well,
team.
we got Screech Main. What's up? Screech Main.
No, Screech Main.
What up, man?
I'll shoot you a Illuminati.
Also, Bishop, get your ass on here. I'll fucking dump one of these fools. Come on.
Yeah, I'll hop in the back for Bishop.
Darling, did I tell you how much I love you?
So how
Yeah.
much do I have to buy Blue Crew for here?
Fuma's chilling. You just buy whatever you can, bro. Fuma's chilling. I don't know what he's doing. Is he in the back?
Fuma's on the phone.
He's in the
Fuma's
backstage.
having a good conversation.
Nobody,
right now.
you guys have not missed the Illuminati train. The reason it seems so high is because there is a low amount. But it's going to be like Bitcoin. It'll be worth something. You're not too early. It's right around 50K market cap. That is a great entry. You're not too late. I mean, so, we haven't even really started talking about it. We're just letting the Blue Crew grab some. So you're not too late. Whoever's saying, is it too late? It's too late. And I put in 10 XRP and I think I'm up to 34 XRP. I mean, I don't bet the farm. Now,
Who is this YouTube user? Sounds like a Fed.
Moneymaker? No, Moneymaker was from the SAC meetup.
No, not Moneymaker. Under right here.
Where?
YouTube
Come at
user.
me.
How do I make some NFT? Fed.
Fucking Fed. Get the fuck out of here. How about you
YouTube
fuck
user.
yourself? How about you step back?
What are you,
and
the
fuck your
CIA?
face? How about that? Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't you Google
Sorry
it?
about
Why
the
don't you
kids.
ask
There's
ChatGPT?
kids watching. Sorry.
And people are nervous.
No,
People
I'm
are nervous
sweating.
about coming on the show. It's like,
Yeah.
what are you nervous about?
You break the
I'm
ice,
just-
man. Berserker on here. Yeah, you fuck your face. How about that?
This is
What
like
are they nervous?
Celebrity
Why
Square,
are
isn't
they
it?
nervous to come on this show? We're just eating you alive.
Welcome to the
Celebrity
XRP boardroom.
Welcome to the boardroom.
Yeah.
Celebrity Square.
My husband is
Be
definitely
outside,
enjoying
how
you guys in the
about
background.
You digging
Tell him
it? Fuck yeah,
tell him
dude.
say hi.
Prime hubby, bro. That's-
Zerker tells somebody to fuck off once a show, and we got death threats after the last show. This guy's making turtle soup.
What up, pimp? Look at that pimp, dude. Look at that beautiful face.
I get to
Turn
meet
your shit
Hop on,
sideways.
pimp.
Turn your shit
There
sideways,
you
Prime.
go.
Look like a fucking
sideways,
angel.
Prime.
How you doing, sir? Anybody that
Great.
can start a fire is
There
okay with me.
Look at that smile,
Look at
bro.
that
Look
gorgeous
at that.
smile.
There you go.
That's why you love it. That's why they
Pretty couple. What a
Yeah.
pretty
That's a beautiful
couple.
man
You're
right
famous,
there.
bro. You're
Look at his
famous.
beard.
You look good.
Fuck yeah.
He can't
Hey,
believe
Prime.
that she did this to him.
Prime.
He's like, you got
Yeah,
me.
There
he's
you
like,
go. You're
you know,
live
it's funny
now,
when
bro.
I first met him, I I had like 5 things on my list. Like I dwindled down my things that I need, like I wanted in a man, and the top was like me back, and then it was like 5 things like. Can't have been previously married, can't have kids, has to be a good speller, has to have left the country, can't have gone to jail. Well,
That's
he
a lot
really
of
likes
rules.
me.
Damn.
And ultimately, the past 11 years we've been together, I met him 5 days after I quit nursing school. And my first degree is international development. And, I was in nursing school 7 out of 8 semesters. And the last day that I was there, they told me I asked too many questions. And it was just like a series of this is not my path. And I walked into a coffee shop and he was the barista. And he had this tiny little house out in the middle of the boonies. And he rode his bike there, 7 kilometers there, 7 back. This 4 miles in the dead of winter, minus 30. Lived in the country, and I just totally fell madly in love with him. But he says all the things that the politically incorrect things, and he calls me institutionalized because I did 9 years of university. And so, I basically spent the past 11 years knowing that it's actually him that everybody needs to know. But he's I probably shouldn't talk because quite literally he goes on and he just says all the things you're not supposed to say, all the most politically incorrect things. And so the past 11 years been me training myself that it's fine to be me and he's fine to be him. And he's allowed to say whatever. And so I keep telling him, these people are your people. They totally will get you. You just have to start talking, So I appreciate it.
Ask him if he calls McDonald's baby meat. Because I call that shit
No,
baby
that's
meat.
baby
That's
meat
fucking
sandwich.
Baby meat. Yeah. That's baby meat. Yeah. This is red pill shit. We don't fuck around. We've been doing this for days, Prime.
If you're not careful, I'm going to throw
No,
up all
he
over you,
actually
Versace,
says,
right?
Amanda, you really need to. Pardon me. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, so I just said
No,
I might
you
throw up
fucking interrupt.
all over him, with talking
I
about what he
know,
just said, I might just barf because
He's gonna barf directly on top of me.
On
Yeah.
top of Zach.
Like I'll just get fucking covered in based Amy throw up. Yeah, your baby meat, Diggs.
Anyway, listen, did you
Yeah.
want to say? I just have to make this comment, everybody, to the world. I have to say, it is absolutely just so wonderful to be a part, be with people like-minded, of free thinking, and really genuinely red-pilled. Yeah, to see through this whole. Well, it's the Wizard of Oz that we've all pulled back the curtain and seen, unfortunately, what the reality is. But what I do love about it is that there's also, let's just say, we've got the Q, we have some optimism there, and we have the realism, and we have just knowing pretty much what is. Although I have to say, in 2025, if we were asked 10 things about what we believe is going on, we would all give different answers. I mean, that's what's so bizarre. One of the most bizarre things is I find myself now, whenever I see popping down on my screen as far as a news flash, the first thing I think of is BS. That's BS. That's BS. That's rubbish. No matter what it is, I now say, no, it isn't. It's not real. I have to look at 5 different sources to find out if in actual fact that is what it is. And it's now, what do you think about old Zuckerberg? With his suddenly
Was he a
conversing
clone
to-
or what? There's fucking like 9 clones of everybody, bro.
He used to have that really weird cut that it seems like to me the clones get is they have this very thin cut, very straight haircut, close to the head. Now he's got his curls back, and he's apparently
the fact checkers. Him
agreed.
taking away the fact checkers is not going to save his ass.
No,
Facebook is tainted forever, especially with
I call it fake book anyway. I never call it.
It's Lighthearted from DARPA. Tell him, nerdy.
I was just gonna say that. You took the words out of my mouth.
DARPA created that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
everything's
that's not
DARPA.
Zuckerberg's. That's not,
Everything's
that's,
DARPA,
that's-
dude. And
yeah,
so
that's
it's our
not
own
Zuckerberg's
government
thing.
eating us up and shooting.
That's all DARPA. Yeah, that was all. Facebook was literally created for people to make a profile of themselves.
Yeah.
Well, to tell
Because-
everybody, to spy on themselves. To tell
That was
everybody
literally
where
what it was
they
made
are.
Track and surveil. Yeah.
It's so
You know
weird.
what though? I swear, like, so one thing is I've been on a couple spaces, and the fact that he brought up jujitsu, he started jujitsu was one of the arguments, is like why he's changed his tune. Obviously, he's in total rebranding. Obviously, what you guys just said about the clothing is totally possible, because he does look a little bit more alive than he did like 5-10 years ago. Yeah, but ultimately, honestly, since the beginning, like, I've been a truther. I wasn't vaccinated in 1982, so I was raised by a fucking truther. And she died when I was 20, and I'm an only child of a single mom. So I've been on my own since I was learning that, I was representing the Ukraine at a mock NATO conference in 2003 when I found out my mom had cancer. So ultimately, I've been on this path for 20 years. And when I found out Facebook when Facebook showed up in 2006, 3 years after I was in university, you couldn't get on unless you were in university. You couldn't get on unless you had a college degree, right? I don't know if you guys remember that. Or to college, you weren't in a degree, you were in school. And then it obviously evolved.
It was connected to.
And so when I went back to university to get my sciences, to go to nursing school and naturopathic medicine school, that's when I joined. And honestly, my journey has been sharing my story on Facebook, on a blog in my entire 20s, all the retardedness that is me, because I had this weird feeling in the early 2000s that your transparency would matter. And I believe that is actually one of the biggest hurdles, not only, fear social credits and all that shit when it comes to blockchain, but to be transparent is a huge effort, especially if you're corrupt. And, to embrace the XRPL is to embrace transparency. And so, while, yes, it's all nefarious and, yes, I don't share very much there anymore because it's all bullshit. And anything that you actually share that's worth anything gets muted, deleted, whatever. But ultimately, knowing that it's used for nefarious reasons, knowing it's used to sort of track you and being willing to share your story anyways there, for me, at least, it's trained me to just not give a shit. you know, and ultimately has led me to the XRPL and the blockchain because, you know, it's like my community is truthers, and that is why my token is so cheap. And that is why it's been on the ledger for almost a year. And it's so cheap because my people are not blockchain people. And
Shill
so,
that motherfucker, Prime.
you
Shill
know,
that shit. What is it? The butt token? Is
the
that
butt,
world-
they thought we were useless eaters, but little did they know.
Yeah, see, World Be Free just threw in a fucking 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3 order.
321,000.
Shill your shit. What's your shit? Put your link in the chat on YouTube and make these
It's Blue Umbrella
motherfuckers.
Butt on X, Blue Umbrella Butt. And I did post a video today with the issuer. The thing is like, because I've been watching.
Somebody do me a
everybody do it
favor and
proper.
put that motherfucking
I'm
coin
getting
in
it
the
right
chat
now.
right
I'm getting
now.
it right
Thank
now.
you.
I'm getting it
That's
right
what
now.
I was saying. Ain't nobody gonna go hunt for that shit. You got to feed it to
I'm
them.
gonna get it.
Sorry. Go ahead, Prime. Sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
No, I appreciate it. I don't show my shit because I'm trying to do it right, and so you know,
I'm
it's like
showing
sort
it
of that
for you.
okay. I appreciate.
You
I
got the
appreciate
green
you.
light.
And Stephanie, the other day, she started doing what I sort of hope that one day anybody who said "but" would just say "but," like, you know, like, hey, inside joke. So
Yeah,
I appreciate you. But
I've been trying to and you know that girl that's got the what token as well. You got to meet her up. You met her yet?
Yeah, well, I listened to her spaces this week, and yeah, I definitely need to meet her. But you know, back to is it Rose?
No, it's her name's Juju.
Pardon me?
Oh,
Amy.
who are you talking?
Amy.
Amy. Sorry, Amy. Nice
What
to
have
meet
you-
you. I hope
what
you
have
get
you,
better. If you want any side little alternative things, I got a whole like slew of them. That's like my thing. But
I just hit the
you know, I hope you.
whiskey.
Okay,
Whiskey
yeah,
and
whiskey's
honey.
great.
Honey.
Yeah, for
Whiskey,
sure. That's
lemon,
perfect.
honey. That's
Awesome.
That's
But yeah, back to what you were saying about you know, the red pilling and the optimistic, you know, like sort of back to what Nerdy was saying. Do you mind if I respond to that? Is that okay? Am I taking up too much time?
No,
No, you need to interrupt
go
these motherfuckers. We're a bunch of sausage.
Yeah,
sausage
fuck?
peasants.
Go.
And you just
Go.
internet,
Yes,
or you
Angela, we're
interrupt like
still
everybody.
on.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
do
yeah.
it.
So
You need to
what you were
stop being
saying
so
is like.
Canadian. Stop being so
Right.
Canadian. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop being so
She's
Canadian.
Canadian. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nerdy.
And
Okay,
just-
let's address
just
the
go.
3 things that you said earlier, like
Terrible?
20 minutes ago.
Just go.
So one,
Yeah, go.
I actually left that in the bus. Okay, so the QFS. So what's interesting about the QFS is that Patrick L. Riley, who has Reaper, you know, he's part of the ARC Institute, Pillars, his whole, you know, vision of like alternative, like whatever, all of it. He actually bought QFS LLC. So ultimately, you know, I think then that goes back to what you said about Nasara Jasara. Like, I believe that ultimately that was a bunch of people getting together in the 70s and said, you know, if we could create the perfect world, what would it look like? And they called it this thing and hoped that like one day it would become a thing. It's an idea. And, you know, you can kill all the people. You can't kill an idea. And so maybe it won't be called that. I mean, that's just, you know, tie it up in a nice bow and like feed it to the people. Like, hey, this is a possible future. Like if quantum physics is real, which it is, obviously, and there's multiple timelines, every possibility exists. And so ultimately it's who, you know, what possibility of timeline, what quantum possibility do you want to live in? And so I live in this possibility of like, it's us that creates Nasara Jasara. It's us that creates, and I believe the QFS is XRP, XLM, XDC, all, you know, it's this technology, and yes, they utilize it for nefarious reasons. The people who want to exploit people who have this like hopium and they don't understand and la la la. I get that, and that's really fucking wrong. And that's all my imposters. That's what they do. But ultimately, the QFS, if you look it up right now, Patrick L. Riley is the president of the QFS. So you know.
Prime, a pleasant little interruption. You now have a pool with Luminati.
Yeah, she knew that.
Yeah, that's how I ended up being here. Is Tony wrote
good.
me and said, "Hey,
Good.
I made
Yeah, I
I
saw
made
that.
a pool today with your token of Luminati." He said, "What Luminati? What?" Because like obviously for somebody who's never been here, you know, I'm thinking Illuminati Blue Umbrella token, smash them together, you get the Bluminati, you know. I'm like, that's fantastic. And so when he said that, I was like, fucking A. And so yeah, that's why I was sort of asking who was sort of in charge.
You're gonna
Because
be rich.
well, it
Yeah, I
would be
could jump in
super
there.
fun. actually do like, I don't know, I'm just gonna plant the seed and you guys can discuss amongst your Luminati crew. But I would love to like set up like a tipper where anybody who has your token gets airdrop blue umbrella tokens, because I have an NFT thing where I do that. But like, it would be super fun for me to like be able to like, because my biggest problem and why I'm so slow with all this is I really don't want the bad people to have my token. I don't want people who are not on my side to make any money off my goddamn token. So I am totally fine with being in the background and like nobody paying attention to me except the people like you guys. You know, that's like my ideal world. So ultimately, I don't like, and I don't want to take anything from you guys, but it's just when he wrote me today, and I haven't been here in a while. I came on like one show. I didn't know you guys did Tuesdays. I thought you only did Fridays, and I'm always busy. And so I was just like,
we do Sundays.
Sunday and Tuesday.
Oh, Sundays. Okay,
Sunday
maybe it's
morning.
Sundays. Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Okay, yeah. I'm
if
always
you're on the
busy.
West Coast.
Sunday morning. What time?
11 on the West Coast. 11.
Oh, crazy. I have, you know, I started going to church last year for the first time in my entire life because I have little kids, and I'm like, you need to learn about Jesus so that you don't become these retards. But we haven't gone in so long. I keep telling them, like,
It's better
I will
than
never force you, but
Satanism,
if you ask,
for sure.
wow, right? I'm picking one
Sundays in
tonight.
crypto church.
Hello.
People call it crypto church, but it's called coffee
Amy's
time.
got a question.
Excuse me. We used to hold a hand up in class, you know, when you want to talk.
Go ahead, Amy.
You sound like the queen.
She doesn't feel good.
I just have to say, I get a little bit confused because Nasara Jasara, it is a thing. It went through Congress back in the day, and it was supposed to be implemented just before 9/11 or on 9/11 time. But then obviously they did the 9/11. So the whole thing about Nasara Jasara is actually it's on paper. It's really went through Congress.
It didn't pass through Congress.
It went through though. I mean, it's in there. It's on. It's not.
It didn't pass. Yeah, but it didn't pass.
But listen, what do you think? Okay, this is a theory. Because I like theories. I don't know if they turn out to be fact, but I have a sense that it's almost like Donald Trump is drip feeding us the Nasara Jasara with his mentioning cancelling income tax, with his stopping this and that. No, you don't think that's going to be?
No. I can tell you what's really going on.
Your head's going to drop off.
I can tell you what's really going on with actual
Which is
facts.
a lot of Charlie Ward, I can tell.
Is
no Charlie Ward.
Contra Fitzgerald is the primary bank and is the backer of Tether, which he convinced Elon to promote Doge, which is actually, he even sells it himself, is actually buying all the American resources and materials in America. Basically, it's a land grab. Doge is a land grab, and created by Fitzgerald, because there's $500 trillion worth of assets, and he's trying to get 0.01% of that asset.
Bro, sauce it with your video. Sauce it with your video. Pull that up.
What was that? What's that to do with what I was talking about?
Why? Watch. He'll explain it with his video. He has a video, and it's got all the clips to break it down. So
shoot.
I'll share it, but
so essentially,
this. Okay, it's essentially just sort of what it comes down to is that
it's gonna make me upsetting. Go on.
Trump is not. Okay.
You don't trust
anyone. If you ever read the Q post through and through, because I have through and through, is that they never once mentioned Trump's name, not once. They never once said who was commander in chief. All the pictures that were on the board are reference to JFK Jr., and there's none referencing to Trump himself. They're all referencing Jr., and they show you signs of Diana still being alive because they highlight the taxis and the different license plates of the taxis.
You've got me wrong.
If you want to be really conspiratorial, but you want to be factual, if anyone's going to behind any of this stuff, it's most likely probably Jr. and Diana.
I'm not saying that Trump is.
I don't believe Trump is behind any of this.
He's saying QFS is legitimate. Nasara Jasara.
I'm talking
about
when
Nasara went through. To be honest,
QFS is not real. Nasara is not real. None of that stuff is real at all. All of this stuff, what's really happening out, is a land grab, and all this has to do. None of this has to do with the president. None of this has to do with the president. All this has to do with money.
Nassar being passed or not. So, but
I'm just saying. I'm not
Because
talking about Trump being in charge of the Nassar. I'm not saying that. I'm saying when I say Trump, I'm talking about I see a group of
Nassar is
people.
it's
I see a
not
group of people.
a real thing.
No, but I
Hey,
mean the
we heard you.
concept of trying to the level playing field, trying to make sure that there is an abundance of everything, of resources, of money, of everything, natural resources out there, and this idea that the concept of making sure that there really should be no poverty anywhere in the world, nobody should be homeless, because there really is an abundance of everything, and it's only because of the dark side, the lizard people, that they took control, and they've and of course it's all to do with, I know it goes way back to the Egyptian times. I mean, this is
No, but what you're talking about can be solved through DPIN, right? And that's your service of people getting paid for their data, people getting paid for their use case, which is something that we didn't have before, right? Because right now you're using a GPS, for example, you're using Google Maps, but Google is harvesting your data and you're not getting paid for any of that. Well, that's where blockchain and DPIN comes into the play, where people actually get paid for using the app, meaning they get paid for their data. That's an economy where no one is poor because everyone uses the services, but they get paid for their data.
I love XRP Chevy 954. Just declaring my love in the chat.
Chevy's a real one, bro.
Yeah, Chevy don't waver though. I'll give
Little
him
Baron is Diana's boy. There you go. He's
Hey,
not
if you
so
don't want to
little,
be
bro.
broke, buy some Luminati. We hit $7.04 a while ago, fellas.
Oh fuck!
Shout out to. Can we throw a shout out to X? There's 116 people watching on X, man. That's
damn,
that's crazy.
And you know
what's up?
You know,
we haven't been I don't know why we haven't been simulcasting the X. Maybe because I just upgraded my X, but
because you got to upgrade to do it. Yeah. Yep.
You got to pay.
You know, I'll say this one final thing is
So,
that
we're back.
What's the
X.
retort to?
Go ahead, nerdy.
I'll say this. I'll
Sorry,
say this
go
one
ahead.
final thing.
Go
I'll say
ahead.
this one final thing. There is no documentation proving that QFS is real. There's no documentation proving that Gesera is real. There's no documentation pointing that Trump is Q. None of it. None of that. There's absolutely none.
Yes.
There
But
is
who cares?
there is documentation pointing to Fitzgerald being tied into Tether, and that being tied into ETHgate, and that having all to do with a China grab, and that all having to do with China owning land in America that's all near our military bases.
Yeah,
and
but
for
that's
and for Trump to come out and say that he's gonna take federal land and say, hey, we're gonna unfederalize it. Now people can. Now I'm gonna hire 10 people or whatever developers and come and build on my land. Well, who the fuck are those developers? They're not American developers. They're foreign developers.
I'm confused, nerdy. Are you?
What I'm saying is
you
that people are
thinking
trying to
that
people.
this
What I'm
all
trying to
talk?
say is this: is that people are trying to paint Trump as this good hero, saver person, but in reality, what he's doing is he's stealing everything away from Americans, and he's putting it all in his pocket.
Well, I'm praying that he's. I mean, the thing is, nerdy. I've watched him over the years. I've listened to him over the years. I've seen. You see how his family are. I mean, you can get an idea of an individual's character by the children and by the relatives. And I'm telling you that unless they're all absolutely first-class actors and they've been through the school of something where they can just put on a front forever, there's something about Donald Trump. There's something about the Trumps that makes them seem completely genuine and heartfelt. It's too much time has gone by. I mean, you can't live your whole life and be fake with Donald Trump. You see something from the 1980s with him. The way he spoke then is the same way he speaks now. He's never changed, and that to me is just really, really telling. So
he was a Democrat back then, and now he's a Democrat today.
No, he supported everybody because he was a businessman. He was never a politician. He was never in politics. He was on the outside, and he would support those who could assist him in what he needed to have done. I want to believe that he has the right intentions. There are many things that he does and says that give me the concern, and I'm really worried about what is going to happen. However, nobody can act that well. I mean, from Don Trump Jr. to even his granddaughter, who's just, Kai, she's a beautiful soul. It just, to me, I've not seen a dark side to these people. I've not seen an ego that one would expect from a family who've been in that position for as long as they have. So I'm choosing, right? It's my choice. My choice is to pray, hope for the best, expect the worst, realize that we could all be being played. You know, there's this whole level, there's different levels of deception, and you know, this could be the big one. But you know, and I'm ready for it. But I choose to think that there are so many things that have been said, and what he did during his first term, despite all of the blockades and everything, he revived this country. He revived the sense of patriotism. He revived the whole the manufacturing. He can relate to the janitor, from a janitor to a president, to a king, to a busman. You know what I mean? It's just, there's just something about Donald Trump that makes him different. So that's what I'm going to say. I just want to.
When you need a hero, we'll supply them with one.
No, it's not that. No, because I'm saying it's time. It'd be very different if he just came onto the scene in 2016 and there was no history to him and he had nothing to look back on and to check his background. But there is a whole shed ton of evidence of when he did The Apprentice. You know, I mean, it's not. There's something about him, and anybody who's met him, from any walk of life, you hear from them from randomly, and I have yet to hear a single individual speak ill of Donald Trump, and that tells. I mean, that's something. There's something different, and again, it may just be me wanting and romanticizing it all, and you know, I popped that damn blimp because of him. I would say 3 stitches on that one. You know what I mean? I got arrested, and
that motherfucker. No, but seriously, Amy, that motherfucker better chop off some heads.
He's not going to
soon.
Yeah,
he's not going to.
He's promised a ton of shit.
Has he delivered? No.
Because
we got motherfucking 13 days, bro.
What did Trump give you though? Trump gave you NFTs. He gave you gold shoes, motherfucker.
I'm, you know what?
The world?
I'm telling you,
Trump don't give a fuck about you.
Nerdy. I'm gonna
Trump don't give two shits about any of us.
You're getting converted. Go ahead, Prime. Go ahead. Prime's got it.
Yeah, no, I was just curious. Somebody wrote, like, because I mean, Nerdy's here, and Nerdy's great. Like, Nerdy, you know, he's navigated whatever his truth is. He's navigated. He's not like a miserable, you know, cuck that doesn't, you know, believe in anything. So I'm just curious, like, can you give us your golden age scenario? Like, what does that look like? Because I know that you're playing the game, and I know that you intend to win at that game, and you know what the hell's going on. And so, like, you know, maybe we're not getting to the same conclusion the same way, but, you know, you've obviously gotten to this similar conclusion, or you wouldn't be here. These, you know, people wouldn't be your friends. Like, you know, it's obvious we're on the same wavelength. It's just you have a different perspective, which is very important for certain people. So maybe you could share that.
Well, over the years, when I was first in that scene, I related with people, but over the years that I'm now realizing more stuff because I'm consistently learning, I may not agree with a lot of people, and I may not, you know, blend in with a lot of people, whatever. And you know what? That's totally fine with me. But at the end of the day, what I have found is that I have always followed the money, and I've always been a person of truth. And if people want to idolize some character that they never met in their life, they don't know him, they don't pay his bills, they never had lunch with him, they've never slept in the same room with him or shared a room with him at all. It's just all assumptions. It's all speculation. Anyone can put on a show. Everyone loved Obama, but Obama bombed the living fuck out of Syria, right? So at the same time, it's easy, right? This is all Klaus, House of Klaus, learn how to act, right? So whatever show they put on, the tiny hats will always still be in control.
So I have a question for you. Were you a Trump supporter before you became a truther? Is that the part of you that I don't know?
I voted for Trump in 2016, and I voted for him in 2020.
Okay, and did you know the truth? Like, did you know the truth of all the insanity
I voted-
before 2016?
Yeah, I've known this stuff. I've been in it since 2015. This is nothing. Crypto is something new, but all this other stuff is not, right? It's what led. But at the
So
same
would you
time, it's
say-
like the only reason why I voted for him was only because of policy. Literally, that's the only reason why.
I tell you, when he was doing The Apprentice, I was thinking, oh, why can't this man run? Why can't he be the president? Because I used to, listen to the boardroom, watch him how he operated, listen to how he engaged with people, and obviously the children got me. I mean, when Eric and Don were in the boardroom, and they were talking, I was totally shocked by their demeanor. Everything was just so respectful, and it did shock me. And I
Me
actually
too.
was praying for him to run for. I thought, why can't he be the president? He would.
I said that back then too. I said that back then. I said if he would run as a Republican, I would vote for him, because he started to run as a independent once, and I'm like, man, this guy's it. And I felt the same way. But even before The Apprentice, I just knew there was something about
all I want is for good. I want to have America be what it has promised to be, what is people, true patriots want, which is freedom and opportunity, and the good of the world. I mean, it's listen. This last 8 years, I have been through the worst wake up of my entire existence. Everything that I thought I knew pre 2016. 99% of it has altered to the complete opposite. Right? I was very idealistic, and many of you have no idea what I did in England and how much I tried to take. I didn't intentionally take on the establishment, but I did end up in prison because I called a traitor a traitor. It was to do with Brexit and everything else. And I stood up for freedom. I stood up for free speech. I did not take a plea deal, which I could have done to avoid going to prison. But I stood by what I believed was the right thing to do, because it was what I said was, I just called this MP, who's like a congresswoman, whatever, same thing, a traitor, because she was going against the referendum, the will of the people, which was Brexit. Now, I took on, I saw things that I used to think that there was such a thing as justice of law and order, and that, if you committed a crime or if you didn't commit a crime, there's no way you could end up in prison. Well, I am living proof that 3 times I have not committed a crime, and I spent time doing hard time in an English prison, and but it hasn't faded my desire and my belief in the good people of this world to overcome and take on the dark side and shine a light on them and defeat them. And I think I want to believe that we're going to do it. It may take longer. And I say Donald Trump has been the only leader in the free world that I have known for my entire life who I can genuinely say he cares about the cost of bloody bacon. I mean, since when has he had to be bothered about the cost of ham or an apple or bacon in his life, right? So I'm just saying, he knows, and I know that he can be of the dark side, and he could very well have his head could just, as he gets it all, his head could start swiveling, and it could just, and I could just, my whole dream can die, and that may well happen. But I'm choosing to think that he represents the good, and he has a team. It's not all about him. It's all the good people who have had enough of the dark side. So from the JFK Jr., all that kind of stuff. I'm not living in a dream world, in a fantasy world. I'm living in reality, and I've lived in reality. So and I do my homework. I don't.
But one reality is that people are forgetting is that we can praise this man all you want, but like, the Internet of Bodies was under his administration.
The what?
It was administered under his administration. All the 6G agenda, all the nanobody routers, all that stuff was under his administration, which never needed to happen in the first place. So whatever you believe goes out the freaking window.
No, that's true.
Because the whole damn thing was fake to begin with.
Yeah.
So what is the excuse for that? Where
Yeah.
was Q about that? Was that
100%.
trusting the plan then? You get what
No.
I'm saying? How ridiculous it is? The
I
whole damn
totally.
thing is
That
it's such a
is
farce. It's ridiculous.
that is the
But
biggest.
people are
Real-
still just
Real quick.
I love fucking Trump's asshole. It smells so good.
No, please don't. No.
Right?
no,
it's
no,
fucking
no, no,
ridiculous.
no,
Like it's absolutely
no,
it's
no.
absolutely
I'll be right
nuts.
back.
Ninja
No,
Buddha
no.
Queen, did you know that you were going to walk into the most red-pilled show on the freaking planet tonight when you followed me in here?
No clue. I did not know it at all.
Totally different vibe in here, huh? She follows
Yeah,
me
it's a
into some
whole
of the
different
craziest
setting
shit.
for sure.
She follows me into dev spaces. Now she's like, "What the hell? Stephanie walked me into today."
Here's
No,
another
I
red pill for
genuinely,
your
I felt
ass.
sick with that. The whole
This
thing
is
with
us,
the
though.
jab.
This is
Here's
us.
another
This
red
is
pill
us.
for your ass. There's no such thing as a Zionist Christian. You can't be a Zionist and a Christian.
No,
Those
you
are two
can't.
contradicting views.
Correct.
One hates someone. One thinks that one should be stoned to death and doesn't deserve to live. And the other one believes that we should all live in harmony. You can't be both, motherfucker. That's not how this shit works.
No, that's true. You're right. There's a lot of contradictions and there's a lot of deception that goes on, and I agree with you 100%, Nerdy, about the jib jab. That whole thing, that completely destroyed me totally in what the hell was going on, and so that still is. I mean, people don't realize they're going around with chips in their bloody arms. I mean, it's just like allegedly speaking, we have to be careful. But you've got the music playing, but. Again, we have to pray that is going to be dealt with somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how we have to stop them from flipping on that switch with the Bluetooth and stuff, because we're going to have the zombie apocalypse. There's a very dark outcome. That
I think it's a bigger timeline, man. The timeline I'm on is people consciously, we have to wake up, and it's a slow process. And I think a lot of you motherfuckers are butthurt because it didn't happen on your timeline. But in the next 20 years, it's fucking happening. It's been already happening. So, I think everyone's on the same boat, but it's all consciousness, man.
But
well, what is great?
And everyone got tricked on dates. Everyone's been following dates.
Yeah.
You can say you're not. You can say people sucks on assholes, but everyone here has followed some sort of fucking date, whether it's XRP, Q, or whatever.
Yep.
Right? So it's happening, man. I'm sort of tired.
And isn't it interesting how
the Anonymous who turned me on to XRP?
We got 270 watching though. Fucking shout out.
Roll it, man.
What's up?
Don't you think it's
Remember
amazing that
is Luminati? Let's go.
What I think is so hilarious, though, the best meme I find is the one where everybody who's the conspiring the conspiratorium, we're the ones who didn't take the jibbity jab, right? We're the ones who didn't wear the face nappy. We're the ones who didn't take all the precautions because we knew it was all a load of BS. So it's like, it's the opposite to how we've been perceived. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm presuming that most in here didn't take any of that stuff.
I'm pretty sure nobody in here took the jibbity jab.
No,
But then
it's not easy, I tell you.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I lost.
That was forced.
because I said no. I wouldn't.
You were
Because
Yeah, my job said that. Canada Post, they said that they'd fire me if I didn't take it.
it just makes me so mad.
Government.
It really makes me mad. I mean, no. Luckily, I could. I mean, my choice was to not travel. I went family weddings over here because there's no way I was going to take the thing to go, and so it caused a huge rift. But it didn't happen. So, but I don't know what to say. I'm praying that, and will it happen? Will we get justice? Will Fauci get it? No, I don't know. I'm skeptical about that whole thing.
Here's another red pill. Sorry, go
the
ahead.
good thing is that no, you're good. The good thing is that we're all not alone and we got somewhere to go to.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Nerdy.
Here's another red pill view. Or whatever color pill you guys like. You can't be anti-dystopian and be pro-crypto at the same time, because those are contradicting things. Because AI and AI agents need to get paid, and they're only going to get paid through blockchain. So to say you don't want a dystopian world, but then to be trapped into the digital ID and the digital verification and the digital passport and all that system, which Palantir, you know, the one working with the Trump administration, you know, the one making digital borders. But anyways,
Nerdy, did a dog bite your balls today?
You said that, like,
seriously,
Nerdy. You said it can't.
Down.
Show me why can't? Why couldn't it be good? Because you already made it up in your mind that it's not good, bro.
China. Look at China. There's an example.
China. Look, they're faking it in China. Come on.
There's little
You
like
do
there's like
footage of them.
there's
with
like
those-
legit when Elon comes and says that I want to turn X into WeChat. What does that tell you? Is that me being some crazy nut job? No, or is that the actual words coming out from the dude who's now promoting Doge?
Yeah, but what, the
Yeah.
world's over if X turns into WeChat? The world ends?
It's not about
Like,
the world
what-
ending. The world goes on. The world will keep going on. But at the
Yeah, it's
but at the
going
end of
on.
the day, but at the end of the day, like you can't say like, okay, the point of the whole MAGA and Q and all this thing is being completely anti-government, right? We want smaller government. We don't want anything to do with any kind of whatever system, no kind of beast system, drain the swamp, kill everybody. We want to see people being hung and all this stuff. That's not real. That is not going to happen.
Well, I
you're
believe
doing
that
very
like the digital
extreme
ID,
stuff.
like ultimately the NFT, like so me and this guy named Chad Smith, I'm Amanda Jones, so super ironic. He made the blue collar dollar. That's a good project. You guys should check it out. But he's never really on X. Anyways, you know, we are sovereignty people. So he's become a postmaster. I paid my dues, but I have like some super stupid hang up over being in a Jones or an Archer and la 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 la. But ultimately, our conviction is that if you look at the postmaster and you look at Russell J. Gould and you look at his argument is that every contract is made in the future. And if you know anything about the straw man and you know about the bonds and you know about like how the system actually works under the hood in maritime law, and you understand the Magna Carta and the Cystic UV Act, and you understand that they usurped everybody's rights, what you see is an opportunity that like digital ID, if self-custodied, if created from the premise of common law, has the opportunity for, you know, because obviously if we live in a world where, you know, there's anti-gravity ships, you know, everybody's gonna be a tiny home person, you know, and ultimately you ain't, you know, if you're living in, I loved Star Trek as a kid, like Next Generation was my thing, and you know, whether you believe in flat earth or not, you know, hollow earth, whatever, like anti-gravity machines are a thing, and you know, it's coming out in the wash right now. And ultimately you ain't gonna carry change around, and we all know that the fiat is a Ponzi scheme. So if you're looking at that and you're looking at the fact that like Russell J. Gould talks about quantum syntax language, so he ended up rewriting all the contracts in quantum syntax language. Quantum syntax language is present moment. The reason why they can actually trade on us is because when we are born, we give the certificate of live birth over to the corporation, and the corporation writes us a birth certificate. And so we then get turned into a, you know, property. We get turned into a corporation, and they basically make loans off
at
our
Buster.
bond into the future. And
She
so
knows
the
what she's talking
future.
about.
So the future, that's how they make all the money, is over the future. So ironically, if you start assessing this, quantum syntax language in the financial sector is present moment, real time transactions. And so that's where, you know, that's where QFS is actually ISO standards, because it, you know, the XRP lives in the present moment. And quantum is the smallest unit. So being able to do transactions in the present moment actually shifts the custody of who's in charge. And ultimately, your digital ID, the only reason that it becomes scary is if it's never the tool, it's the tool wielder. So the only time it becomes scary is if somebody has control over it. Where I believe that, like, you know, one of the paths, like I haven't figured it all out, I believe it's a co-creation, but one of the paths is you have to have a coat of arms. You have to have a flag. These are NFTs that are in your digital wallet. That is your digital ID. People are going to look at your wallet. They're going to look at your NFTs. They're going to see, you know, what you stand by. And that is going to be your assessment. Now, ultimately, the path is who's making the assessment. And I believe that, like, you know, with EO 13818 and the, you know, crimes against humanity and taking back the property of people who've, you know, done crimes against humanity, all of a sudden there's a new shakeout, and, you know, there is a flip happening. And they say it's the biggest redistribution of wealth in human, you know, in history. And ultimately, if you are under, you know, if you comprehend what is happening, and we take this and we allow it to, like, integrate, you know, common law, self-custody, becoming your own bank, being in charge of your actual information, and creating, you know, parameters around a world we actually want, all of a sudden we do get a chance to say. And so while, you know, the way that they control us is through demoralization and fear. And so the radical self-love and the radical notion that you as one person can change the world, and if, you know, 8 billion of us decide to do that, all of a sudden there is a different opportunity. But if you sit back and you say, oh, there's no chance, it's all totally fucked, and, you know, nothing we can do about it. Well, of course, that's why all of this shit has been happening. It's because they don't want you, they want the shakeout. They want you to not feel empowered. They want you to not think that you have a chance, and that, you know, everything's gone to shit and you have no say. But, you know, I think what we're seeing right now, we're just seeing the truth come to light. It's been there for 2,000 years. I mean, Jesus talked about it. You know, I believe we're ultimately still fighting those people. And so it is in self-custody that allows for that possibility.
All that is based off of people still being humans, but they literally injected people and with Cas9 and alter people's DNA with they lost all their human rights just by taking that. So that's kind of like out the window. Right. And then
but that's based in maritime law.
But
it's
and then
get to say.
And the second thing you're talking about getting rid of, like, we're not just getting rid of the debt. We're talking about a debt jubilee of some sort, where all the debt just completely just vanishes at some point in time. We get a reevaluation of the currency in the whole world, and everything goes back to, you know, Wonderland.
But isn't the debt what's owed to the Fed, which is the private banks, which is what they created money out of thin air? And that's the whole thing, is that the Fed created the money out of thin air, and then they loaned it to the Treasury loaned it to the banks, and the interest that need to be paid is just to the bloody bunch of money creating people.
Yeah, but
so the debt is
and the Federal Reserve is a private company.
And it's going to be, and the Fed, right? It's going to be the private banks are going to.
This has to go through Congress, and the Fed bills. All these bills, they have to be passed through Congress. Anything that has to happens through Congress. And if that happens, and if all this stuff does go through, because there are bills in place for all of this stuff.
My understanding is that, you know, the Fed is being dead. It's being
at the end of the day, we're still trapped in that dystopian future, because we're all trapped under Starlink, right? And everything is all communications is gone through what? Space Force.
We need
so we're gonna have this wealth gap, and we have a population crisis. We have a whole bunch of looming debt. There's no jobs. There's no freaking income for any of this stuff. I'm just saying, if you want to be realistic, at the end of the day, what happens? You get UBI.
That's not being realistic. That's your view.
And once you get UBI,
you're trying to break 2,000 years.
Nerdy's had his balls bitten. I'm convinced.
You're trying to break 2,000 years in a short time. But you ignore the fact that the illusions are wearing off on people. Nobody gives a fuck about TV.
Believe whatever you guys want to believe. But I'm just paying attention to reality. Believe.
That's your reality, man. That's not my reality, bro.
You guys believe whatever you guys want to believe.
We all believe what we choose to believe. I mean, that's
but $200 trillion in debt, $200 trillion in debt is a real number.
To who? Who is the money owed to? That's
why are you so worried about fake ass money anyway? Who gives a shit about fake ass money they print?
Because that fake ass money is our real world.
If it's owed to a
it's not real world, bro.
Then someone give me $1 million so I can go live my fake money in my real life. Someone give me a fucking $1 million, and if it's so fake, come on, send me money. Send me fucking money. I'll put up a QR code.
Why is that like the end of the world? That the whole world's in debt.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? It's all
they just write it off.
The people who have money are the ones saying, "Oh, it's not a fucking big deal." But the people like me who are broke as shit are like, "Nah, motherfucker. If I had fucking money, my life would be completely different." Well, guess what? How the fuck do you expect me to obtain it?
You're gonna get it.
How do you expect me to obtain that shit?
How many? Have you not heard Trump talk about the paying off
isn't all the
debt?
jobs going to H-1B visas? Oh, am I a fucking developer and I'm in software? Oh, who's gonna take my job? I don't know, maybe some fucking foreign fuck.
No.
Oh, am I living in reality? Oh yeah, that's because Elon and Trump fucking agreed on that same shit, right? Oh, maybe
So you
Sean
would-
just
would you
fucking,
want to
maybe
see
Nerdy's just
Kamala
too
to
fucking
be-
black pilled.
I don't think you're black pill, but I think
What would you
Absolutely
want?
fucking
Nerdy?
Bro, I
Yes.
disagree, man. I
what would
completely
you- who would you
disagree, bro.
want to be-
I think
Fucking wild.
Who would you
I
want to
normally
be
do
running
this.
things?
Nerdy.
Who would be better to run things than what we have at the moment? The promise of
Nobody.
nobody.
No
Okay, well,
fucking
that's not
buddy. We need a
realistic.
break. We didn't know fucking president for a little fucking bit.
No.
And we
Oh,
just
that'll-
need to just
that'll
we just
work.
we all just needed a town hall. All fucking
No.
America needs to come
That'll
together
work.
and have a fucking town hall and be like, what the fuck are we doing?
Somebody has to run
Because
the
we are the
show.
fourth
People
branch
have
of government. We are the strongest branch of government, and everyone keeps fucking forgetting that shit. And
But
we
Nerdy-
have the right to fix all of this shit. We
Who's-
can kick
who's
everyone
we?
out and put a whole new everything in.
Who's we?
But no one wants to talk about that part.
All
Who's
of us.
we?
We all
I'm
just need to
asking
vote
you.
on our phone. Yes.
I'm
and
asking
no.
you, what would be an alternative right now? We're in the present time where we are. We have
The present
promise
time right now.
right now.
Learn fucking how to code AI agents. Learn
yeah,
how
that's
fucking blockchain works and get fucking rich because no
So
one's
you
coming to save your
Recommending-
ass.
That's what I've been
AI?
doing for 4 years, Nerdy. You're right. The time comes, I'm gonna fucking
Fucking
send.
learn how to do some
I got a
shit. 'Cause
plan.
that's the only way how you're gonna survive in this.
I got a plan,
Okay,
and
let's
it is
focus on
learning
that.
everything that you just
that's what I
said.
say.
So what
Let's
about the
focus
people who
on
don't
that.
have access?
I don't need
What about
nobody
them?
to save me,
I learned
bro.
on YouTube
I mean,
University.
everyone's on
Just
the
fucking
same
learn.
shit.
That's
Slowly
all I've
for
been doing
different-
is fucking learning.
Why do you not
how
have
to fucking
access to
build
YouTube?
something? Because what else you gonna do? You need the only way how people are gonna survive are the ones with businesses. Anyone who does not have a business, well, fuck you. You're in UBI, motherfucker. You're gonna be a peasant for the rest of your life. You're just a peasant.
Well,
No one
that's
gives a
the
shit about
splitting of
you.
the earth. I think that, like, you know, when people say 3D to 5D, I felt for 4 years that that's competition to collaboration. You know, that like ultimately 3D to 5D is taking imagination into the 3D. A lot of, you know, I was raised by a woo-woo person, and so I have both sides. But ultimately, you know, a lot of these spiritual people, they believe that, like, you know, 3D ceases to exist and blah, blah. No. 3D is here, and all of these dimensions exist simultaneously, and ultimately, you know, 5D is your imagination. It's what you can imagine in your mind, and, you know, manifestation only happens by acting in alignment with your thoughts, right? Like, thoughts
Mhm.
become things, and that's what they've been saying, you know, since we were little kids, whatever. And so ultimately, you know, the contrast is super important, but thoughts become things, and like I said before, like, quantum reality is a thing. And, you know, it was the first, when I learned physics, quantum physics, I was like, what do you mean science explains my spiritualness? I'm like, that's super great. I love that shit. And so ultimately, you know, being able to recognize that every single possibility is a reality, and every single person's designed the way they're supposed to. And I mean, all of us that are here, I'm sure you've gone through the realization that somebody said something to you 20 years ago. You didn't listen to them until the day that you actually listened. Hello.
You know what also is a reality is that Canadian
That's
government
Ellie.
government rather let their own citizens who are warriors commit suicide rather than pay their health bills, because they rather create suicide pods for motherfuckers than help them get better. Because that's because that's the
I'm going to
solution.
send it to the bloody
Because
pound,
that's fucking
alright?
5D.
There's a
Like-
dog that's bitten Nerdy's balls today. I'm convinced he woke up and a dog
Has
was
nothing to do with
biting his
anything.
balls.
It has
Illuminati
everything-
balls.
Illuminati balls.
Illuminati balls.
I'm just saying real
Illuminati.
things.
Nerdy balls.
I'm saying
Everyone.
real things that's coming
And
out
he
of the
wants
fucking-
to-
XRP
Everybody
plumbing.
shut the fuck up. Go ahead,
He
Buster.
wants to
$20
raise
cash
every-
shop. XRP plumbing, the best plumber in the business. Keep that.
We know the
liquidity
best
flow.
plumbers.
What's up,
Let's
plumber?
run it. Thank you, sir. Beautiful.
Ellie
Okay,
wants to say
come in.
something, I think.
Plumbing. What's up, ladies? XRP
I
plumbing.
don't want to
Shout
fucking
out.
say anything.
Hey, XRP plumbing.
I don't want to fucking say anything. I want to say
Ladies meet Ellie.
nothing.
Hey, people believe in Santa Claus still.
I believe in
Hell
Santa.
yeah, I believe in Santa, motherfucker.
Hey, what do you mean?
Santa nerd.
Fucking
fuck am
Santa's
I?
real,
I'm fucking
nerdy. What the
nobody.
fuck
You
are
guys
you
think I'm
talking
really
about,
fucking
bro?
nobody.
You
Nerdy?
just ruined it for me.
Oh, Ellie,
I'm
please.
absolutely nobody. I'm absolutely nobody. You don't have to
Santa's
listen to
an
everything
idea.
I don't listen to
He's
you,
a-
nerdy.
he's
Not
a
even a
legend.
little bit.
He's like
anymore. Get me the
Batman.
fuck out. Only when you talk about AI agents do I listen.
Nerdy,
And
you're
coding.
me.
Hey,
I love
Ellie.
you, Nerdy.
Why even on, Steph?
Oh, shut up.
Are you drunk?
I'm actually
Not
eating.
today. Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm not drinking tonight. I got drunk
Oh,
last
that-
night.
Usually when you drink, you're really loud.
Stephanie,
I know. I'm
still
quiet
eating
tonight.
sausages.
Do you know, I
Stephanie,
Sober
still
or
eating
something.
sausage.
All right, let's do it. Who believes in a flat Earth?
Let's not even go there.
I don't know what the hell to believe.
Who believes that there's an ice wall?
I haven't seen a flat Earth, or I
I
haven't seen a
believe
round
in
Earth.
Santa Claus.
Who believes?
I
that
believe
Santa-
I'll have another beer.
That,
I'll tell you what. I'm going to plan too. When my XRP eventually, I mean, I'm going to have cobwebs growing by the time bloody XRP takes off. I mean, I know it's gone. I know. It
Two-
was in
2
the
weeks,
doldrums
Amy.
for
2
so.
weeks.
Do you know what? I'm bloody well
2
going
weeks,
back to
baby.
England. Please pray for me going back to England. All right. I mean, I really made a mistake on this one. I timed it very badly. I don't
I
really
did
want to
too.
go back. I want to stay
You want to
here.
go back.
And I really was hoping to be a rich biatch by now, so that I could have just cancelled my
She's a
flight
biatch.
back and
It's
found my
coming.
island. But unfortunately, things haven't gone quite to plan, and I'm due to return in just about a week and a half. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go back to England. It's all turning to hell in a handbasket over there. I mean, Elon's trying to get. Elon's picking a fight with everybody. It's quite funny. Free Tommy
Amy.
Robinson. Free Tommy. Yes.
Amy,
Yes, darling.
Rich biatch or rich bitch?
Biatch, dear.
Biatch.
Biatch.
Biatch,
And I
dear.
just want to say
Very
something.
short style, bitch.
Write that
say
down.
something.
Write
I
that
want to say
down.
something. I want to say something. I want to say something.
So
We may not
BIATCH.
agree on everything, like how we see it and how our vision is, but we do agree on the same thing. We all have the same goals and the same mindset.
We do.
We do. And if we didn't, if we all agreed on everything, then we'd just be fucking sheep too.
Boring. We'd be like a
Boring.
bloody,
Yep.
lefty
So, you
snowflake.
know,
You're
If
boring.
we get on Nerdy's ass and Nerdy's getting on our ass, it doesn't mean we dislike each other. We just
I declare my love for Nerdy. All right. I have.
Nerdy's a
Ooh.
sexy man.
Me
I like-
too. I declare my love for Nerdy.
It was
I like
Nerdy
Nerdy
X
with his
earlier.
shirt off.
Listen,
I love you
Hey,
too,
Nerdy,
Laura.
it was
Nerdy's a sexy
Shirt off.
man.
variation. You know, it's the fruit
All right.
of all that is.
everybody
Same.
kiss and makeup. We're 2
We
hours,
love-
40 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
130 on X. Shout out to X, man. X is on fire right now.
Nerdy, look at me when I'm
Hey,
talking to you.
shout
Take
out
those
to
bloody
X.
glasses off so I can see your eyes.
Yeah,
want to
did
see
she
you
say
face
the
to
F
face.
word? I swear to God, she just said the F
No,
word.
I did not drop the F bomb.
Bloody.
No, I did not.
Bloody.
I-
It
Oh, I
was the
thought you
British.
did for a
The
second. I'm
British
like,
version
So
of
bloody.
fucking.
Let me see those gorgeous eyes, Nerdy. Come on,
God,
come on, my
just-
darling.
What are
Show
you,
me
a Fed?
those eyes.
Were you
Yeah,
trying to
Fed.
track my
Fed.
identity?
Glowing.
Are you trying to track my
Glowing.
soul? You trying to
She's
track my
based
soul?
and glowing.
Yes, I want to see your eyes so I can just go
Nope.
zoom in and. Is that why you've
Nope.
got those
Not gonna
glasses on?
happen.
She's
Chris
sucking her
has it.
soul
The
right
whole
out.
world is going to change for the better. God is creating greater things. Trump is
Thank
part
you,
of the
Chris.
plan.
The Great
I know,
Awakening is upon us, ladies and gentlemen, boys and
Let's run
girls.
There you
Freedom,
go.
freedom will be ours. Oh, we got something going.
Did you
Okay,
see
so-
Fly- read what Fly Kiwi says.
What did you
Anybody,
say?
anybody want to chat after the fact? Go ahead and click that link and jump in the backstage. There's a bunch of people in here, but just keep clicking the link, and I'll let you in if people aren't participating. So just keep trying to join if you guys want to bullshit after the fact. We got to be done. I got to piss.
Oh, really?
I got to piss. I'm sorry.
I just want to say thank you so much.
Oh, we
You know, I'm
can
not going to get many opportunities
Yeah,
at
let's
this
get backstage,
session
have
because I'm
some
going to be.
Yeah.
Amy,
time.
stay. We
Diggs.
did backstage.
Diggs,
Let's
say
get
some,
private.
Some
Fine.
fun.
say some
Thank you,
bullet shit,
everybody in the
Diggs.
chat. And my
Walk us
special
out,
XRP
Diggs.
ship.
Walk
Based
us
So
out.
Dig-
Dig-
out here.
Diggs is another lady. She hasn't said a word. You want to say something, Diggs, real quick?
No, I'm
And
just
then
here
we'll
to
end-
support the other ladies. That's all. I
All
think we've
right,
got
Diggs.
a max of 4, right? Like, have we hit any more than that?
World Be Free didn't
Five.
Made a
join.
record.
He's the only one.
World be free.
Yeah.
We have
She
a
hopped
couple of
on, it'd have been
trans
fine.
Yeah,
here.
we got Angela.
Kick these boys out. Get some more women in here.
This was fun. You stick around.
Uh-oh.
We do it back. We do an after show party. Wait, stick around.
Mhm.
When
Hold
this
on.
is when
Also-
Nerdy takes his shirt off.
Drop your links in the chat if you guys got a second. Drop up all the links if you can. Also, go to XRP Bags, all the new blood. Go to XRP Bags on YouTube. Hit subscribe. Hit like. So,
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me up.
Yep. Buy some butt. Buy some Luminati. Buy it all. Let's go.
Ninja Bunu.
Who gives a
Ninja
fuck?
Bunu.
We got 2 weeks. Let's go.
Ooh-wee.
Not financial advice. There's my little disclosure. Keep your heads up, guys. And we got a
Can I
Trump
say
pump
something?
coming.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Walk us out. Go ahead.
Don't fuck this up. Shut the fuck up. Anything you believe in, it doesn't even matter. Stack ZRPs, bro. That's all that matters. Because at the end of the day, it's money that makes the world go around, not your emotions, not whatever you think. It's only money. Peace.
Later.
Luminati is at $6.88, about to be 3 XRP, 68 USD market cap. Let's fucking go.
Let's
Blue
rock
Crew.
it. We got a Trump pump coming 2 weeks. Keep your heads up. Catch us on Sunday morning for coffee time.
Yay, Trump. Pump my
Thank you for having me, Buster.
Yeah.
Get into these bags, we done had lots of time. The Joker had his act, now it's our time to go and shine. Some of them still blind, still heavenly programmed minds. And hopefully when it happens and it goes, it's overnight. But regardless of what happens, the future's extra bright. Cause the SEC is cooked and no more Gary lies. Only thing that would top it is Deaton taking the prize. But the swamp super deep in the east, so no surprise. Cause the media, the news and the television, they lie. The sports is all rigging, the cartoons programming minds. But we turning a corner and we headed past the sky. But some say there's no space and it's all just AI. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Luminati wealth got Luminati minds. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding. But we kept buying and buying while they was crying and crying, crying. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding. But we keep buying, we buying while they was crying, they crying, crying. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Luminati wealth got Luminati minds. So it begins bullish, we just getting started. Rockets pumping, flipping switches out of here, watch it rocket. We told you it was coming and there's nothing that can stop it. Portfolios popping, rich bitches getting them profits. On coffee time they going crazy and we extra bullish. Cause we been stuffing bags and stuffing them to the fullest. We stacking up them ZRPs, little clowns, don't be foolish. Christmas coming early, I guess you didn't hear them birdies. 10X and waving, ripping and leaving these little earthlings. Headed past the moon, past Elon, we passing Mars. XRP pumping, blasting up off the charts. XRP pumping, good gracious, passing the stars. Bags on my mind all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Luminati wealth got Luminati minds.